The Tigers are returning from the jungle and are ready to fight like the Tigers of old. So, wherever in the world you are, stay with us, the Mirboo North Tigers in action. Now, before the first bounce, here is your home game host, Joe Piper.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to Mirboo North Football Netball Club, where today Mirboo North are hosting Fish Creek in what is a really sensational day for the club. Today we welcome past players, life members, sponsors and all our supporters to what is traditionally our biggest day of the year. My apologies for not being in Mirboo North today. You can tell by the sunshine I'm sitting at Southport Sharks Football Club, and many of you would remember that last year I had the great opportunity of interviewing Bertie Bright just before he left to live in Southport. Well, funny things happen, you know. I happen to be in Southport, and next to me today is Bertie Bright in his new uniform. Well, it's a reincarnation of his football playing days. He sits here today with a heritage jersey on and with his life membership badge. For those that may not have been introduced to Bertie, Bertie is our longest living life member, Bertie.
That's right, yes.
And our oldest premiership player.
I probably would be, yes.
Yeah. What year was that, Bertie?
1956.
1956 grand final. And Bertie, where did you play that day, mate?
Usually around the wing and the wing and central area, but bear in mind in those days we played more central, where you played in a set position on the field, and it was much easier for us than today when they chase in packs and
run up and down the field all day.
Yeah. So.
And I just, Bertie, that was 1956, but also the jumper you've got on today, you've been so very kind to present to the club a photo of the first ever team that wore the purple and gold.
Yes.
Now that team was in 1976 and had many people in it, but it's very interesting to see that, you know, Kevin Morrissey, Kenny Reynolds, Shane Bright, Gary Bristow, Grant Irving and the one and only Andrew Taylor was in that team. So in 1976 this became the Mirboo North Football Club jersey. Now,
yes, well, I'm very proud and pleased to see my old X number still going around the Mirboo North and district football, that number 20 on the great player of Damien Turner.
Well done.
And I'm very, very proud to have seen that number play so many games of football for Mirboo North.
Yeah. Damien plays today his 300th senior game and becoming only the third player in the history of Mirboo North to do so, following on from Chris Cactus Shields and the one and only Sam Javasi. So it's a great honour. Damien, as you know, is a four-time premiership player, three-time premiership captain, and he's worn that number 20 absolutely brilliantly. Bertie, what do you got to say to Damien? Looking at the camera and...
Oh, well, I'd just like to congratulate Damien for getting 300 games plus.
Well, Bertie, thanks very much. And I know a man of your standing in our community and standing in our club. It is really a great honour to be here with you today. Well done, Bertie, and thank you. And I'm now going to hand over to Andy Taylor, who's the host of today's event, And I thank you all for listening to Bertie, a wonderful man, and Joe Piper signing out.
Thanks, Pipes, up in sunny Queensland. Put me in the hot seat. Anyway, here we go. Today we host the Fish Creek Football Netball Club in what's going to be a huge day of footy and netball, and we celebrate some milestones along the way. We've had the wood over Fish Creek on our home ground, but today will be a real test. They're sitting second on the ladder and we're sitting ninth, so it'll be a hard battle to win this one, but we'll give it our best. As I said, some big celebrations. We've got Simon Buzzardle playing his 250th senior reserve game today, and that's live membership, and that's a huge effort for Simon. He's hasn't played for a number of years. He's come back this year, and he's been a real asset into our reserve side, and we really thank him for the effort of coming back and doing that. Also, we have Damien Turner, who earlier in the year played his 300 senior reserve games for the club, but now he celebrates his 300 senior game for the club. And Damien's been a real warrior for the club, a great leader, a premiership captain, multiple premiership captain, and very deserving of the milestone today. And we'll be celebrating that and in the club rooms tonight. And we also have our life members, our sponsors, and our past players day as well. So we'll have a great crowd here to celebrate that and hang back, and there'll be a video clip of what Damien's achieved, and you might even see that in this live telecast today. I think that's covered everything. We're in for a big day. We're a hard battle on the footy field. And there's just one other little announcement, and for those that are watching, we've secured Peter Monter as our senior coach for season 2024. So you're the first to hear that. We'll announce that in the rooms tonight. So enjoy your day, and we'll give Fish Creek a fair run for their money, and hopefully we'll get over the line. Thank you.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mirboo North football ground, or the Wally J Tuck Reserve for Mirboo North. Our last home away game. We're playing against Fish Creek, and it's a bit of a drizzly day, but it's winter down here. And today my guest speaker is Jack Oddie. How are you, Jack?
Good, Waddy. Good to be here again. Looking forward to a good game today. So should be a good hit out.
It should be, mate. And everyone at home, don't adjust the colour of your TVs. We are wearing the purple and gold that Jack and I used to wear a fair bit of. And this is our heritage round. We did it last year. Such a success. We'll do it every year. So the old purple and golds. Remember playing in those ones, Jack?
They do look better on these boys. I think the old woolen ones that we used to wear they were not that great. But
a bit itchy, mate. Different purple and gold. And these ones really suit the guys. And it's a big day today. Like the seconds, I'll just tell you the second scores. Mirboo North went down 4-4 to Fish Creek's 9-5, which leaves Fish Creek still sitting at 6th at the moment. They're hanging in there. But it's such a big game for Fish Creek in the seniors. They're at 2nd at the moment, so they can't afford to lose that second chance. And they're right to be picked off on our home ground, mate. And we did it last. We've beat them here last time, so and we also won this heritage game last time, so there's a lot riding on this for Mirboo North. The ins and outs are out is Darcy Brock and Reece Kratzad, who both will be sorely missed, but we've got a new guy, young Doug Fitzpatrick. Don't know about Doug. And Josh Taylor's back in. Josh, if he can get through with his hamstring and his ankle, provides a lot of spark around the forward line, Jack.
he does. Yeah, he's missed there when he was out the last couple of weeks. Ex-coach, ex-captain. So yeah, hopefully he just can get through. That's the big thing. He's got some foot issues, and hopefully he'll be running off the ground at the end of it, win, lose or draw. So.
That's it, mate. Because if he's in the back line, he's just smart, and in the forward line, he's worth a couple of goals every time. And also today is a huge day for the club. It's our, like I said, our Heritage Day, our Past Players Day. We've got Sponsors Day, Life Members and Northerners, but also two particular players. One being Simon Buzzardle, who played in the seconds, who was a senior player in those heyday years where we won 4 flags, 06, 07, 13 and 14. And Simon played 250 games this year, which comes an automatic life member. And he come back to help out Dom Paneri with the seconds, and well done. Also, the biggest one, I suppose, is Damo Turner. You can't speak enough about Damo. He's played his 300th senior game, and he plays it today. And he's just been a stalwart for the club. He now joins two other stalwarts in Chris Shields and the late and great Sam Javasi in the 300 senior club. Rightio. So the players get in position. Mirboo North are going to the left of camera, which is towards the highway end.
Looks like the wind's just favouring the end that Fish Creek are kicking to.
It has, mate. It has all day. Rightio. Umpire's got the ball. He's going to throw up. Big Paddy Lewis is there. And, the Fishy ruckman got it out. Fishy kick it forward off the ground down into their 50. Joel Lambourne's going to mop up. He gets a quick hands away to Lee Jowett at number 11. Yes. And Damo's going to... Ball's it's anyone's. Joel Lambourne got a quick hand pass and he's kicked it out and he's found Ronnie Stevens. Ronnie's on the wing. He plays on. He goes inboard onto his right foot. He's finding Nick Camordo. It's going to drop short of him. Fishy Blake's got the ball. He gets a quick hands out, who then gets another quick hands along the wing, and Fishy take it out of their back line, half forward flank. He's by himself, and they're going to kick forward, and they've found the blonde bloke from Fish Creek, who I can't think of his name.
The long sleeves, good lead and good mark in the wet conditions.
Yep.
3-on-1. Handball out the back there, into the back pocket there. One moving also going to just dribble out of bounds off Jordan Camordo's foot there. So positive start, both sides. In and under, having a real decent crack. So it'll be, while the ball's dry, it'll be a big advantage to get a first couple of goals on the board. So
would be, mate.
Umpy throws it back in. It's a good throw. Two ruckmen go up. Fish Creek just take it out of the ruck. A couple of quick handballs, but it's a good tackle there by Luke Javasi, and it's ball spill free. We've got a free kick. So lovely work there by G Train. Kicks it down the bottom wing and looking for and not finding a teammate, but it's intercepted there by Fish Creek. It looks inboard. Good little mark there. Oh no, he's played on. The umpire's call played on like it wasn't a 50, but it's good up the top side now. The races for the ball. 2-on-1, moving North's way, and Jed Felmingham looks like he picks it up, kicks the ball back inside, only to find another Fish Creek play there. They've got to lower the eyes when they're kicking the ball out of the back line, try and hit up a target. Ball goes back in, and a good lead and a good mark there by Fish Creek. 45 metres out from goal on 45-degree angle, number 6, and that is for Fish Creek, Jay Stefani. God, my eyes are gone. I don't really need glasses to read that. And anyway, he lines up. He's favoured by the wind, so he's only got to aim at the left-hand goal post, and the wind will do the rest. And that's just what he's done, straight through the middle. First goal on the board to Fish Creek, and probably ourselves to blame there. We had a couple of good entries out of the back line, but didn't lower the eyes and found the Fish Creek boys who set up the wall nicely. Yeah, the turnover was when Luke kicked out and found a Fishy guy, then I'll bring it up the top here, then get it in and then have a shot for goal. Number 6 for us is Maxie Woodall. Maxie Woodall?
Is it? Yeah.
Rightio.
So, because the guys are wearing different numbers than the normal numbers. So, right, umpire's got the ball. Paddy Lewis got to get first touch to our players. Paddy. Well, still the Fish Creek would have got their hands on that. Keeps going. Another one off the ground in the forward line. This is Travis Cameron, this blonde bloke, who's a very handy footballer for them. He's dished off the hand pass. Kick from the Fishy player has gone through for a point.
Let off there by moving off.
Was let off. We've got to we're getting done in the middle. We've got to sort that out.
Good Fish Creek just kicking off the ground, getting the ball forward. Good wet weather footy.
Who's 13? Harry Mahoney.
Kicks it. Blairy, is it?
Well, that's Blairy. Blairy's got it. Blairy plays on. He turns around, goes down the bottom side, gets a quick kick, and he's found. Just didn't quite land in his hands.
And it's just gone out of bounds. Good second effort on the moving off defender there. Hard to see down there.
Umpire's going to throw it in. Paddy Lewis is up against 13 for Fishy. Hutto Kerr picks it up. Bit of a tap from Blairy, goes nowhere. Fishy get it, a couple of quick hands, got possession. Left footer comes in from Fish Creek into the Jules, big punch from behind, goes nowhere. Jordan Komodo tackles the Fishy player, Owls Leach out, and the umpire's going to ball it up. Yeah. Right on the 10 metre square of the Fish Creek goals.
A little bit lucky there. Looked like he might have just got him high just initially, but slipped back down and good tackle.
Got away with it. Paddy goes up, half and half there. We've got a push in the back. Jordan Komodo, Jordan or Phil Cracker Komodo, and he's played on, and that's just landed in Jules' arms from Hudson Kerr. Jules is going to play on. He's going down the bottom side to drive it out of defence, and nice little hit, and he's found Blairy down the bottom side. Blairy turns on his left, and no.
Crossed it up. Another one. Poor kick out of the back line.
It's gone. Didn't quite make to Luke, and now Fishy. Geez, we've got to pick him up too. They're a bit loose. So he's brought it inboard to, is this Stefani again?
Is it number 22, is it? Ronald Tobias, is it? Is it 22? I'm not too sure, but it's going to be a good kick from here. He's going to be kicking it from right on the 50. The mark's about 45 metres out with a little wind behind him, so...
Definitely the scoring end to the right of screen.
Kicks it from right on the paint, and it's a good looking kick. Sails through, hits the fence on the full, straight through the middle. So another goal to Fish Creek, 2-1-13 to move it off yet to score. So just a few errors coming out of the back line. With Blairy and Jules there, Damo about the place, we need to have a little bit more composure coming out and hit a few of these targets. So.
Got to hit the targets, mate, so important. Rightio. And they're getting it out. Fishy have got it twice out of the centre both times, so we've got to nullify that and get it home ourselves. Umpire throws the ball up. Paddy goes up. He's a bit under, but he got possession of that one, and a couple of quick hands, and then Luke Javazzi kicks it forward in centre half forward. Fishy bloke, he didn't have the ball. Yeah, held without it, and he plays on straight away. Gives it to 27 up here on the top wing. He then kicks forward, and the half-forward flank at 25's got it, and he gives it quick hands, and it's found 30, 44. 44's put it on his bit. It's gone over the top of the two players, and Travis Cameron...
What a goal this is. That's an unbelievable goal there.
Travis Cameron's just kicked an unbelievable goal from the top pocket.
On the right foot, hugging the boundary, and scunged it through the middle.
Sorry, Tom Cameron, not Travis, Tom Cameron. Yes, very good goal.
So fast start by Fish Creek, 3-1-19 to no score.
Well, the same happened last time we played them at Fish Creek, Jack. They kicked like 6 or 7 goals in the first quarter. Then we sort of matched them, but it was far too late. We really can't let that happen again. And at the moment, that's exactly what's happening.
We need a big tap out by Lewis and a quick clean possession. So Paddy goes up, second to the ball again. Fish Creek win the ball out, hacked along. Geordie Komodo picked it up, but it's a Fish Creek clearance again, and a little tap on nice there by Maxie Woodall to Lambo. Lambo kicks it down to the bottom side, where he's only going to find another Fish Creek player again. That's the 4th intersect mark, 5th I think coming out of the back line. So a little chip finds the Fish Creek player. Too far out to score, 75 metres out. But this true centre forward mark. 1-on-1, and it looks like it's a good contest there by Jules. Ball's down to the Fish Creek player again, who centres the ball, looking for number 44, couldn't quite get it. Komodo, nice little run there out of the back line to Damo, who has the kick smothered, ducked the head. That was a good bit of play there. Who was that? I'm not too sure who that is. Josh Taylor's under the ball, but Wilkins is there. Nice big tackle there by Wilkie. Fish Creek win the ball out, number 23. Handballs across, number 1 for Fish Creek. The chain of handballs. It's a little bit scrappy. Another handball there, 3-on-1. They're going to get it out again. They've worked it well, Fish Creek. Quick handball. Jules is on the case. Another one. It looks like it's going to be a ball up, I reckon, here. The stacks on the mill, players everywhere. Finally, the umpire says, give it to me, I'll have a bounce. Players going in, there's no shortage of desperation there. Those slippery conditions are making it hard
Right, Paddy goes up. He gets first touch of it. He goes Fish Creek, mop it up and kick it forward. Into the 50. Jules, it's gone over Jules' head, and Lambo's going to mop up as he regularly does. He's got hit his target, and he's hit his target in Hutto Kerr. Hutto plays on down the Maxie Woodle down the bottom. Maxie's got it, and he's going to outrun. Yeah, nice kick, and he's found Phil Cracker Komodo. He's running in. It's running along in front of him. He's picked it up. Or he's trying to get around his player. He's not got. He's got the free kick too high. Yep. Phil Cracker Komodo. He's looking, and there's a 50.
Hello. Someone they must have mouthed off or done something.
Yeah. So Phil Cracker Komodo will end up being, geez, he's in he can make that. He's about 30 out on a 45-degree angle.
First look.
He's not the biggest kick in the world, but we'll see how he goes.
With a full tank, he kicks the distance here. I'm sure of it. Even into a slight little breeze, and it'll be a very, very handy goal. Much needed.
Absolutely, Jack. Absolutely.
If we can get this through. Lines up.
And it has made the distance, and
it.
I reckon he's got the chocolates.
Yes.
Well done, Nick Komodo.
Great work, Nicky boy. That was good. Not sure what the 50 was for, but
We'll take it, Jack.
the coach's box at Fish Creek would be unhappy about that, because it was our first decent look in the forward 50 and gifted a 50-metre penalty. That's a coach killer, that one.
Just what we need to stop the onslaught from the Fish Creek. So moving off 1 goal to Fish Creek's 3-1. So umpire's ready to throw it up, and
Hello, what's going on here? There's a blood rule by the look of it.
yeah, Fishy Blake's got the blood rule. He's coming off. Let's have a player count, Jack. I reckon he got 19. I just feel it in me waters.
They do look like they've got the extra there, but you're just running a bit harder and getting more numbers to the ball.
Rightio. So they've changed with the guy with a bit of blood coming out of his nose, and the umpire will ball it up. Andy Taylor balls it up. Paddy Lewis goes up. He always gets a tap down, but to no one's there. Or he might have got a bit too high, and the umpire's seen it. Young little fishy guy. He plays on, kicks up the half forward flank of the top side, and he's found the guy in the fishy plate in the sleeves, number 3, who is Sam McGannon, one of the McGannons. Well smothered Bo Peters. It's play on. He jumps for it again. Number 1, Pat Perk, and he's dished off and it's gone down the. Blairy kicks it. Oh, he might have kicked it out on the full.
Yes.
And it's a free kick to Fish Creek deep forward pocket. And it's that guy, Tom Cameron, who kicked that unbelievable goal.
Not beyond him if he's kicked that last one.
Yeah, I don't think he can't dribble this one along the ground, but he's a very handy player for Fish Creek.
Aiming at that bottom goal post.
I think he's given a short pass. Oh, where are we?
Oh, he's playing on. This is.
They've
gone asleep. Oh my God.
That is terrible football moving off. We were just spectating there, and God, there's no excuse for that.
That's way too easy. Way too easy. That's going to have to get brought up at quarter time. There's no excuse for that. Like 30 metres in the clear, 30 metres out from goal. That's incredible. And then no one stood the mark. And
we're all just spectating, watching, saying it's your player, it's your player, it's your player. It's anyone's player. Just man up. Just man up. Man up, Tigers. Man up.
Yeah, no, that was poor. Haven't won a centre clearance yet. We've had a couple nullified, but this will be the one, I reckon. Paddy Lewis.
Paddy goes up. And the fishy guy gets it straight down, and again they dish off and get it forward. This is killing us. And
Lambo.
Joe Lambourne, every liable to mop. No, that's Lee Jarrett.
Sorry, Lee Jarrett.
And they look different in these jumpers. So Lee Jarrett kicks down to the bottom pocket, and he's found Doug Fitzpatrick, his first game, young Doug. Don't know anything about Doug.
He looks like a Komodo down there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. This is the third Cracker brother. So he kicks long down the bottom there, and he's found Bluey Wilkins misses it. Fishy get it. Bit of a quick answer, 19. Phil Cracker Komodo's in there, and it stacks on the middle. No, it comes out the back. And Hutto Kerr intercepts a Fishy hand pass, and it's pretty scrappy, and it'll be a ball up on the bottom wing.
Ron Stevens, a good little tackle there. So the ball goes up. Paddy's in there. A nice little tap from Paddy. It's Huddy Kerr picks it up. No, he doesn't. Luke Travasi, a nice little tackle. Ball spills clear. Here it comes. It's going to come out now. Fish Creek have got the overlap. That little third little cracker brother, just Tama Little's in there. He's going to grab Holt. No, he's missed that as well. Got his stacks on the middle. It's not what you call. It's not what you call standard of of two top teams at the moment. But they're all having a crack. Paddy nullifies that one. Huddy Kerr picks it up. And he's going to get done holding the ball. He's incorrect disposal. He looked for the right foot, and the tackle was just good enough to put him off the ball. Ball spilled free. So Fish Creek spotted up in the middle, and they're away now. They kick the ball to centre half forward. Contest there. Looks like it's 2 on 3. Good tackle there by Blairy. Oh, look at it.
Blairy and Lee Jow are in there fighting for it.
He just caught one a little bit high. He put the head in where he got a bit of a whack there, Lee Jow, but he has a crack. I like the way he goes about it. So they've got to organise themselves in the back line. We get these couple covered here at the back. Someone needs to be in the hole. Fish Creek jump on it again. It looks like it's a good tackle. Great tackle, and he's been caught holding the ball, and that looks like Hudson Kerr.
Hudson Kerr in and under everything.
It looks like it could be Hudson Kerr's first, best and fairest moving north. The word is he'll be a mile in front at the moment. Good kick to Luke Travasi. Handball's on to Blairy, who just gets his foot on the ball. He got their foot on it.
Umpy, bit tough.
Oh, umpire.
Don't swear at the umpires. Jack will give you the word. You get in trouble for it.
Yeah, well, we don't want your mum ringing again.
Nah, fair enough.
So the ball comes in. Looks like it's going to be another mark on the chest to
Tom Cameron.
The big fella there with the long sleeves.
I think he won the league medal last year, this guy.
He can play, yeah.
Sammy Bradley's following his player right off the ground. That's good work, Sam. He's 40 out on a 45-degree angle, Tom Cameron, on the top side. He lines up. He's going to go around. He's had a shot. I reckon it's drifted off to the right, which it does a lot, and that's a point to Fish Creek. So, moving off 1 goal to Fish Creek 4-1.
What's that, the 18-minute mark, 16-minute mark?
16-minute mark.
Oh, no, still 10 minutes to go in this quarter.
Lambo kicks out and he finds Josh Taylor on the chest. Josh has a look at the bottom side. He's looking for his options. He dishes off to Lambo. Lambo kicks long the bottom wing, but no, all Fish Creek. Number 13, he dishes off quickly. It was James Kirtland. No, it was Lockie Gale. And
another one here to Cameron.
Cameron, this guy's got to be picked up. And he's hand pass straight away. Guy kicks out from Fishy player from 50.
That's another goal.
And he's kicked a beautiful goal. Number 23 for Fish Creek is Jordan Shaw. That'll be Nick Shaw's son. That was a lovely kick. But Tom Cameron, we've got to play tighter on him. He's been quite effective.
Danger signs here, Waddy. I tell you, we've only had the one look, and it was courtesy of the 50-metre penalty.
Yes, mate. And they're making regular changes also.
Yeah.
And I don't think we might have made a change yet. Not that I know of, but
and then we've got to get this ball out of the centre. This will be the one.
Yeah, who's on Tom Cameron? Blairy, wear him tight, son.
The ball goes up. Paddy gets a good tap out there, but it's Fish Creek again all over it. Another handball. Fakes the handball there and kicks the ball back in the hot spot. Oh, and I reckon that's going to be hands in the back. It is. Cameron again. Blair was caught underneath it a bit and pushed Cameron out. 2 hands in the back. That's the free kick all day long.
Yeah, so Cameron is about 40 out straight in front.
Geez, this will rub salt in the wound. They're just marching the ball out of the middle, and when we get it on the back line, we're just giving it back to them. So, ball's on its way, umpire stands, and it's another one. Another goal to Fish Creek, 6 goals, 2. 38 to 1, goal 6.
Fish Creek are in second spot, Jack, so then they deserve to be up there. They're no duds, obviously. They're second to Newborough, and we're sitting at 9th and had a terrible year with injuries, and Darcy Brock and Reece Kratz had a bad outs today. But it doesn't excuse us from just regulation football, mate. Justin Pelicano's come up in the ruck, and Paddy's gone in a full forward. Justin's come in from the side, bit of a change in tactic. Goes to a Fish Creek player, but nothing happens. He gets picked up by quick hands. Number 1, Pat Pat Peckin has got it forward. He's dished off again to
Again, and another
27, who's then kicked it to number 3, who is Sam McGannon, and he's lining up. Geez, it's just hitting their targets as they go on the forward line because they're in front and we're behind. Now he's 45 out, 35 metres, 45 angle, 35 metres out. So, danger signs, early danger signs for Mirboo North that this is going to blow out. Number 3 has a shot and he's kicked to the right, which a lot of blokes do. And lucky let off for Mirboo North. Brings Fish Creek to 6-2 to Mirboo North 1 goal. Blair kicks out, he's coming up the top side. He runs out and he's looking for Jules and he finds Jules. Jules goes back in the very deep in the top wing, top pocket, sorry. Jules plays on, kicks long up here to half-back flank. He's looking for Justin Pelicano. He's in between 2 fishy players.
Oh, good tackle by Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor's straight, yeah. Nick Kamordo is gone. Give it the Maxi. Maxi's off running. Oh, but there's not a good kick. Paddy was behind and he's never going to get that ball. Number 14 is Jed Felmingham's got it. Nick Kamordo's down the bottom there. It's a race for it. Fishy might get it first. No, he's overrun it and.
3-on-1 down there at the moment.
Yeah, Doug Fitzpatrick's got a hand pass, and what the play on is it?
Yep.
And I think that was Hutto Kerr kicks to the Paddy, but no, he's kept the wrong side of Paddy, and his opponent's picked it up. He's played on, kicked the cross goal to 27, who is Jonty Aristea. Johnny kicks to number 1, Pat Peckin, who's got a bit of the ball. And he plays on, he's kicked it long to really no one for a change for Fish Creek, and it's gone out of bounds on the top wing. Well, that's probably one of Fish Creek's first blemishes. Lee Jowett's on the bench there, he might be coming on in a minute. And little Archie Mahoney, a little boundary umpire, is going to throw it in. Justin Pelicano's going up, and it's gone really nowhere. It's gone to Hutto's feet. He's fell over the top of the Fishy player. No, it's play on. 23, he's trying to play on, and he dishes out, which is unfortunate because it's going straight down the throat. No, it's gone over the top of the moving off Fish Creek player.
Geordie Kamordo.
Geordie.
He's overrun it.
Geordie.
He's holding the man. I didn't see that one.
Unlucky Jordan. He had the ball sort of spilt free and you still had him. It's very, very technical, very unlucky.
Bounced the wrong way and the Fish Creek bloke grabbed it, and it was a good second effort, I thought, but anyway, the umpire's paid. Is that Andy that's paid that one?
Yeah. Right, this play is 45 on the bottom side, about 20 out, 45 degree angle, 20 metres out from goals.
I don't know if he's going to get the chance.
No, it's...
wasn't a great kick.
No.
It's gone out of bounds. He got under that one a little bit. I think he was a little bit close to the hand on the mark before he kicked that.
Yeah, and then he just put it high and with no depth.
So the Rucks go at it. The big Pella's down there in front. Handball, the ball goes down to the Fish Creek player again. There's 3-on-1. Fish Creek now. Blair over. That's Blair that kicks out of the back line, but it's going to be another mark to Fish Creek on their forward 50 once again. They've taken 6-7 marks there and absolutely dominated.
Jonty Aristea's got the ball. Nick Kamordo's right on 50. He's gone to play on, and he's kicked on his left. He's kicked long, but he's hooked it, and he's
hit that top side again.
Kicked the point.
So 6-4-40 to one straight goal at almost 23 minutes gone. Probably another 5 minutes. The 7 goals been kicked this quarter, so it's going to go close to 30.
Yeah, roughly a minute a goal for time on.
Yeah. Jules, what he should have taken.
Dropped the regulation.
Javasi, there's a whistle.
Jesus, thank Christ for that. Lukey Javasi's got the ball.
He's done it right down there in the first quarter. It's not his fault. He's battled well.
And he's found Jed Felmingham right on half-back flank top side. Jed plays on. He looks. He's kicking onto the wing, and he's found went over Tama Little's hand to a Fish Creek player. He overran it. Nice pick up from the Fish Creek player, but he's given to his mate who spilled it out over the number 16 spilled it out over bounds. Brad Pullum, and it'll be a throw in top wing. Pally's there. Nice tap by Pally, but to no one. Fisher's able to grab it. Missed kick has found a target. 22's taken him. Oh, geez, don't you hate it when they get around him and he's got his left and Jules has had a bit of... He's got him and he's bringing him to the ground. The ball spilled and it stacks on and it's a ball up.
Good effort by Jules.
15 metres out in front of their goals.
Yeah, it's good effort there. Hold it up. Jules, good one-on-one competitor still, even for his age.
Yeah,
ball goes out. Pella gets the ball. It's in a dangerous spot here, and it's a good tackle. Good save and tackle there by... Is that Huds? No, that's...
Harry Mahoney.
God, Harry looks different in that jumper.
Yeah, and he's had his hair cut and he is darker. So anyway...
Blairy, is it?
Blairy's kicked out the left footer.
That's Blairy.
Long sleeve left footer who kicks it back to Blairy, and then Blairy kicks it and finds Jules in the pocket. Jules plays on. He's looking for Ronnie Stevens. Ronnie goes up for a mark, but the guy in front, number 27, he's got a fair bit of ball. Johnny Aristera on this top wing. He plays on. He gets around Ronnie, gets on his right, and he's kicking to Cameron, but Cameron couldn't quite mark it and it's gone out of bounds in the top pocket.
Well, Moving North won't be too upset to hear the siren go in 3 or 4 minutes. Try and regroup and
start again.
Yeah, see what they can dish up in the second quarter, but they can't afford to lose. Concede a goal here. Pelicano taps it, and it's Fish Creek again at the fall of the ball. Pelicano picks it up, good second effort, kicks it high. Little 44 there. There was about a foot difference in height there, and at Fish Creek. Ball spilled out. They found a free kick. They plucked one out to Huddy Kerr.
Huddy plays on, kicks backwards towards Jules right. And now Jules is in the fullback and he plays on and he's just our disposal. Well, there's one for us and Jules gets the ball back and kicks it hurriedly. The little captain, ex-captain, then he's turned it around and Fishy gone back into it and...
Another shot at goal and that's another one.
And they've kicked the goal.
Another skill error down there.
Yeah, those errors are costing us dearly, Jack. Jules is coming off. He's not running real well.
Goals from turnover.
Yeah, you could say that's been, absolutely.
I don't like the way Jules is running here. He doesn't look too flash.
No, it's hard to tell with Jules though.
Yeah. I think he's got a whack on there by the look of it.
Okay, hopefully it's just a bit of a nothing serious. Lee Jowett comes on, he'll go back to fullback or back pocket. Jack Cooper's not playing, which is a shame because
gone well in the ruck, hasn't he?
Pelly will have to ruck more and not be down forward, not the ball's getting there. Pelly he taps it, he gets it down to the ground, he does his own rover, he's picked it up, he's tried to get a quick hands out. It's still anyone's ball. Who wants to get it? And that is quarter time.
Very, very good quarter by Fish Creek. It's dominant quarter, that one. 1
goal of Mirboo North and 7-5 to Fish Creek.
Ball was in Fish Creek's forward half for about 90% of that quarter. Very rare we got it over into our forward area, but Shoddy got a little bit of work to do here. Try and rev the boys back up and make a couple of changes. I'm not too sure what they're going to do. I'm going to rob Peter to pay Paul, I suppose, but I just can't let them skip away to too big of a lead. If you call 6 goals not a big lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did last time, mate. They probably kicked the same score now if we kicked a goal. And then it was catch-up, but the damage had already been done in the first quarter. But we're making some mistakes. We're just getting and kicking it, and they're just intercept marks and just then kicking back into their forward line and kicking goals. We're not winning it in the middle as well. Like Pally come in, sort of even it up a bit, but even when we did get the first touch of the ball, they were nullifying our ruck work and taking it out as well. So we really got to do something there. Tom Cameron there, the blonde bloke, he's got to be picked up tighter. 27 for them. Aristera and Sam McGannon, also players that have had plenty of the ball.
Well, it's their setup too behind the ball. What do you go? they've got a really good setup, defensive setup behind the footy. You know, ball goes into their forward line, and they're just setting up everywhere. And you know, without trying to pick through that, we're not going anywhere near getting through it. So, got to be aware of what they're doing behind the footy, and yeah, try and run that ball out of the back line a lot better.
Yeah, so we didn't have a chance to say hello to everyone who's listening and watching this today. I hope you're enjoying it. It was great to see Joe up in Queensland this week, and he got hold of the legendary Bertie Bright, and they had a good interview, and yeah, and it's good to see Bertie, and yeah, you're better off up there, mate. It's a bitter cold day down here today, a real winter's day. And g'day to everyone else overseas and in the state, and who can't watch the game. Yeah, give us a yell on the Facebook page, or if you got my or Jack's numbers, send us a text and just give us a bit of feedback on how we're travelling and what you're up to.
Only good feedback. We don't want to hear anything bad.
Nothing negative. We're not into negative feedback. No. And yeah, just looking at a few past players out there. I see Chris Shields. Jack, he was a tough, hard fullback in his day. I played a lot of footy with Cactus. I played my seniors with Cactus, and then yeah, I went to seconds, and Cactus, like I said, the 300 club. Yeah, he was a tough, hard ruckman, fullback.
Fullback, yeah. If you've got to kick the bag of goals on Cactus, you've had a pretty good day. Even though Mirboo North weren't that flash back then, but
he made the full forward earn every goal they kicked. If he missed the ball, he'd give him. They'd have a bruised arm or a very sore scone where he punched from behind. And who else we got? Bird. Brother Dean Shields. Bird was a very good footballer, but geez, the injuries he copped were, you know, he did his neck once, and that was the end of him. But his injuries were pretty ordinary. Mark Wilkins, a centre-half back, Blacken, I used to call him. He was a very handy centre-half forward. Sorry, he was a very handy centre-half forward in his day.
Oh, Jam tin.
Yeah. And
Greg Welsh was down there, I see.
Yeah, Pecco. He played in the 1990 runners-up team. Yep. 91 runners-up team. Yeah, he was a handy on ball when he came to the club.
Good to see some of the old boys.
And like even Thorpedale's living legend, Mickey Hammond, he's here to watch the games, and good on him.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the umpire, the Coach Shotty's addressing the team. He's making a few changes. He's showing them on the board where everyone is, and yeah, we got to change this around.
There is a slight breeze blowing to the end. Mirboo North's kicking too, but it certainly isn't a 7-goal wind, I can tell you right now.
Unfortunately not. Yeah.
Might be a couple of goal advantage, but we can't use the wind if we don't have the footy.
That's right, exactly right, Jack. Yeah, we've got to change those mistakes. They were just all quarter, and we've just got to change it around, or she's just going to blow out big time.
We want to see a nice close game. It's a lot more exciting up here when the game's in the balance. But at the moment, they've got to change something around because Fish Creek are all over them. See, is that Brooksy?
Joe Brooks is out there. Yeah. Joe did his Achilles early in the year, and he was finished for the year. But he's got his young fella with him, and they certainly miss Joe. You know?
Huge.
Still number one ruckman. We had to have Paddy, and then Jack Cooper, but Jack's not playing, and we miss Jack, which means we're robbing Peter to pay Paul by putting Pally up there, which means we lose a very valuable forward. So that's what we're up against. We can't help that. We've got Sam Bradley on the bench now. Sam's a big burly ruckman from the thirds. He'll come in and hopefully do his bit.
Puts a few games into the kids. Paddy Lewis, 18 games he'll play this year in the ones, or 17 or whatever it is, and he'll be better for that. He's certainly improved from what he was at the start of the year and last year.
Absolutely, He's just gone better because he's been thrown in the deep end, Got a message from Daryl McPherson going well, boys. G'day, Daryl, and hope Kerry, I was talking to Daryl Thursday night, Kerry fell over and just smashed her shoulder and has had pins and plates put in. And from Jack and I in the footy club, Kerry, hope you're getting well. Daryl, you got the grandkids, hope they're running you wild, mate. No, all good. Yeah, Luke Snell's down there. Luke was one of our, he's played quite a few games. He was a big did he play backline or sort of? Who got Jack? It's Dal, wish you were there to pass plays. Jobbo and I are watching from sunny San Francisco.
San Francisco. Dell, is it?
Who's Dal?
Would it be Jeff Delbridge?
Oh,
I don't know.
don't know.
Hang on, if you're just listening, more information.
Who's you with?
Jobbo.
Jobbo. Dal and Jobbo.
Dell and Jobbo.
I thought I knew most of our players, but yeah. You'll have to elaborate, fellas. Rightio, the umpire's got the ball. Mirboo off going to the right of screen. The umpire's waiting for the timekeepers to blow the siren. Yep, there it is. Paddy Lewis, we've got to get it down to the throats of our players. We've got to get out of the centre. That's so important. Umpire, Paddy gets a touch. And it's gone down to no one in particular comes out, but the umpire's going to ball up.
Dallas
Bradley. Thank you, Dallas.
Yep, there we know. Thanks, Del. Good to see.
It goes up. Paddy gets it to who's that? Harry, was it Harry Mahoney? That ball goes to the ground and it stacks on the middle. The umpire says, "It's mine, fellas. I'm going to ball it up."
Message through from Carl Lowe. I'm not too sure where he is, but it's 5 a.m. where he is. I think he's over in England, I think, at the minute.
Or Finland or Switzerland. Yeah, somewhere over there, yeah.
I'm not sure where you are, mate, but I think he's back in a couple of days. Good to catch up and have a frothy. Haven't had a beer since you've been
comes
away.
out the dug, but 27 again. Geez, he's doing well, this 27, on his half-back flank, and he's kicked it to, geez, well, they're loose, Fish Creek. They're working. Oh, here's another. No, it went over the top for a change, and Joel Lambourne's big hands to Hutto Kerr. Huddy gets rid of the tackler and kicks on his left down the bottom wing, and he's. Maxie should have gone for that. It didn't even get to. Didn't get the bluey.
Tama Little, good little handball.
Good hands. Maxie brings it inside, and he's looking for. No, it's still dropping short. And number one, it's Pat Peckin has taken it, and he's kicked up here to the top side, and he's found a target in. Is it Levi Green? What is that? 27 again. Geez, he's picked up. He's got a lot of the play, and he kicked it forward to Hutto. To. Blairy gets it, but Jules, it's play on. It's holding the ball. Blairy touches on the ground, he kicks forward, he's looking for Paddy, and Paddy's missed the mark. He sort of got himself wrong-footed. Fisher able to kick it down the bottom side defensively, and it's raining quite heavily here at the moment, and Maxie Woodall knocks it out of bounds on the bottom wing.
Stafford in England is Carla Mariska. So
yes.
G'day to you guys down there. It's probably warmer there than what it is here.
Yeah, it's there summer. Yeah,
it's pelting down rain here at the moment, so you're not missing much. Ball comes into the middle again. Another mark.
Sam McGannon, he gets it. He kicks down the bottom side, and he's found. I know that young fella. I can't think of his number.
Another lead up and a hit up. It's a good bit of defence there by moving off, but the Fish Creek pounce on it again, kick the ball into the hot spot again. It's a one-on-one. Was that Jules down there? One, and that's mopped up. Second man in, dribbles the ball on the ground, and it's gone through for a behind. So good effort there by Jules to nullify the mark. We need a few more players back. Who was left exposed with a 2-on-1 there, but first score of the second quarter to Fish Creek, 7-6, 48 to 1 goal straight, 6. And that rain is coming down now. It's going to make life awfully difficult with that slippery ball. Still plenty of grass on the ground. The ground's looking pretty good, to be fair. It's held up pretty well. Ball goes down onto the bottom wing. The players go up, and sitting at the back is Fish Creek. And they're going to a couple of handballs, and they're going to pump it back into the. No, they're not. There's a good tackle there. Moving off. Another handball. Overshot it this time. And it looks like there's players going everywhere, and it's going to be a ball up.
Just got a message from Byron Dallas, and Byron played in our 2006 grand final team, and he's watching it from Kelowna. Sorry if that's pronounced wrong. BC, Canada. Good on you, Byron. Good to hear from you, mate.
Yeah, good stuff. That's awesome. Another ball up. Another ball up on Fish Creek's forward half of the centre, or just forward of the centre for them. And they go up. Well, it's a deck. It's hard to see what they're doing there. It looked like it might have been a kicking in change, was it?
Yeah, it's a free kick to Mirboo North. It's Hutto Kerr.
Yeah, or the boot went in there or something.
Could have done, and Hutto's looking for options up the top. No, he's changed his mind. He's going to kick down the bottom wing, and he finds Harry Mahoney right on the bottom wing. Harry's looking for options, but there probably aren't a lot. It's going to be wet with a footy from now on. Well, he's played on horribly, and it's been smothered, and it's on the full, is it?
He must have just come off the side of his boot. He tried to run around the Fish Creek player, and he's scunged it over on the full. So yeah, not great play there, but trying to take him on like it's, you've got to be trying to do something, break those lines, and all we're doing is kicking it over everyone's head straight to the Fish Creek players.
And they're just picking us off one by one. Yeah. So it's a fishy free kick.
Bottom wing.
Bottom wing. He plays on left foot, and he finds his target in Fish Creek. He's gone 20 minutes closer, 20 metres closer.
The old blue boots boy.
And he's found number 6. Number 6 is Jay Stefani, big raking left fella. He's kicked it long into the half-forward line, goes really nowhere. Jordan Kamordo gets a tap. Dougie Fitzpatrick gets down, but no, it's spilled out. It's all.
It could be high.
It could be tackled. No. Harry got away with that one, and Joel Lamborn had it and got tackled, and it's a ball up. Umpire throws it up. Paddy. No, it's a free
kick.
Free kick to Phil Cracker.
Let's see what that was for.
Or Jimmy Cracker. Kamordo. He plays on up the top here. He's found Doug Fitzpatrick. Doug's taking a nice mark.
Good mark in the wet.
In the wet, yep. He's played on straight away. He's finding Blue Wilkins. And Wilkins taking a nice mark on the chest, right on the top wing. This is better moving off. He plays on, but no.
Straight down the throat.
Yeah, turned over, and he number 1 plays and turns, plays on, and he kicks at number 4. Number 4's looking for options. It's dropped short. It wasn't really positive. They're still getting hand passes out. He's going to get dropped. Caught dropping the ball. He got tackled by Tam a little from behind. Tam was right in the centre. He plays on straight away, and he finds Hutto Kerr on the wing. He's just kicked sideways. Hutto plays on. He's looking for options, and he's found Blue Wilkins. A nice chest mark, Blue. Now use it, mate. Hit your target. He kicks, and he's fine. Pally. Oh, it goes through his hands, and Peckin, number 1, is mopped up from behind Pally and kicked it deep in the bottom wing, and Damo Turner's going to get it. He's going to turn his play. Nice little hand pass, but he's taking it out of bounds. The little general, he's just took it too far over the line when he tried to get a hand pass over the top.
Like he had the line in the back pocket there, and I don't think he was too upset about seeing it go out, to be honest.
Umpire throws it in. It goes. There's been a free kick, and it's a Mirboo North free kick. Don't know what for, but I won't argue with the umpire.
We're getting a couple.
They do a sterling job, the umpires. Jack. Big Paddy Lewis. Must have been an infringement in the race. Paddy plays on, and he finds Bluey Wilkins. He couldn't quite take that chest mark, and it's gone out of bounds on the bottom half-forward flank. Mackenzie Mercer, cricket ground end. No, it's a free kick.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that was.
Could have been a push, I'm not sure. Right, Bluey plays on. He kicks it long into the forward line. Who are we looking for? Pally was stuck under it.
There we go.
Quick hands. It's gone down. It's free kick. No, it's a ball up to Mirboo North's bottom pocket.
Bottom pocket. Now, chance for Mirboo North now. Pelicano handballs, gets it down. Looks like
Lukey Javasi tried to barge his way through, but to no avail, and it's another ball up. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be very scrappy footy from now on for that rain we've had. Umpire throws it up. Pally gets a nice tap to Vasi. Ronnie gets a quick hands out to really no one, and Fisher able to get away for a scrappy kick, but it's landing Bo Peters' chest.
Yep.
Diving mark on his knees, and he's inside 50.
In range.
And in range, absolutely. He's 45 degrees, probably 45 metres from goal.
He'll kick from 50 with that wind just behind him, so I reckon he's got the journey.
Yeah, the socks dropped off a bit, so the wind has dropped off a bit from the first quarter, but since it started raining, but he's having it, lines up, comes in, he's gone around him to get some distance. It's not nearly there, but no, it's to the left-hand side of the goal post, and it's through for a point for Mirboo North. Well, it's a start anyway. Right, Fish Creek play on from fullback, kicks out, and he's just found his target in Sam McGannon. Sam kicks long, and he He looked like he wanted to mark it. He just wanted to tap it.
He did. He tried to tap it on. It was good play, really. Fish Creek get it. Another handball, and it's going to go deep into their 50 again. It looks like it's going to be Damo.
Long sleeve left footer gets the hands out. Again, the hands. Jim Cracker Komodo gets it and kicks it quickly onto his left. He's found Josh Taylor. Josh gets it quickly and boots it down to the wing, but to no avail. And Nick Komodo, Jim Cracker Nick Komodo, he's picked it up and it's gone out of bounds for a throw in on the bottom wing.
Well, the scoring's dried up a little bit, so it's been a better quarter by Moving North.
It is, mate. It is. It's sort of very parallel to the last game. We matched them after the first quarter. They just did us like a dinner in the first quarter. But now it's up to us to score when we get down to our 50. Not the best throw in from the umpire, but Fish Creek get it, pick it up and drive it long. Centre half forward and into the square and finds no one. But
it's 3-on-1.
Oh, geez, don't let him do that. Him getting rid of it, taking it out with ease, these guys.
Damo.
Number 3 on game has kicked it to really nowhere. And 13, geez, he made a meal of that. And it's scrappy footy, it's ugly footy, Jack, to be honest with you.
No, it's not pretty, but they're having a crack. It's a free kick somewhere. Looks like it's a free kick to Fish Creek.
Right in front of the scoreboard.
Tempers are getting a little bit frayed.
The umpire give 2-eye. Yeah, a bit of frustrations coming into the game, and
here's that man again.
Tom Cameron.
Yeah.
He'll kick outside or just on 50, and he's on a very, very tight angle.
Be a great kick if he can kick this one into a slight breeze, and
no, he's dished off. Hopefully it's Lambo has taken the mark. Lambo plays on, comes up the top side. He's found Jules. Jules kicks up to the half-back flank. He's trying to no one in particular. Dougie Fitzpatrick's there. Fishy get the ball, dish off. Fishy's looking for an option. He might have put that on the full.
I don't know. I reckon he's hugged the boundary and it's going to stay.
Yeah, well, it did last night with Jeremy Cameron too.
Yeah, that was about a metre out. That one.
He nearly hit the bloody first row of people. He was that close to him. Anyway, that's another story. Fishy get it, and that number 1 is it that.
He's holding. That's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to that man again.
Yeah, geez, he knows how to milk the free kicks, this Cameron, obviously, and we've got to be aware of that. You've got to tackle him low, get around his hips, not his shoulders.
Well, they're worried about where he is. He's dominated the first half of the footy, and Moving North are trying to put a bit of body on him, and it's got to do it fairly. So he lines up, those blue boots walk straight in. So the ball's on the way, and goal umpire doesn't move, straight over the hat. And that's another goal to Fish Creek.
That's their
first goal for
the quarter from both sides on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. And the Fish Creek moved to 8-6, 54 to Mirboo North 117. Yes, we got to do something with him.
Yeah. He's a hard matchup. He's not super tall, so he's a bit good for some of these smaller blokes, and he uses his body well against the bigger guys, so he's very difficult to match up on. He's a serious player, that lad.
He is.
We've got in a ruck. We've got who's in the ruck? Is that Wilkie? Wilkie's in the ruck.
Wilkie in the ruck.
Yeah, good work, Huddy. Tackles. He's not going to go. Yeah, I thought he was going to say hi there, over the shoulder, but no, it's another ball up. So Wilkie in the ruck, see if we can get the ball moving our way.
Yes, the trouble is we need Pally down the forward line, but we need also a second ruckman. So
chance here. Harry Mahoney couldn't quite pick it up. Damo Turner.
Use the body, Damo. That's it, mate. Well done, Damo. 2-eye. Well done, Mr. 300. Good work. The long sleeve left footer. He's looking for options. He's going to go down the bottom, of course. He hits the target. He's found Tama a little bit. Tama dropped what should have been the regulation chest mark. Fish Creek able to get it. Dish off to number 1. He's going backwards. Number 4, Jed didn't have it, and he kept going. Now Fish are going to run it out with a number of hand passes. Ball hits the deck, but they've still got runners, and they're still going to run it out, and they get a kick, but it's going to... Oh, no.
Good play there.
25 gets a quick hands over the top to...
Oh, they're having a crack. They're going in.
They are. And it's every man for himself. A nice pick-up, and maybe too high. Maybe no. It's a good tackle from Fish Creek, and Jordan. That's Jordan, Phil Cracker, Komodo. So it's a ball up. Wilkie in the ruck up against big 13. 13 taps it down, but to no avail for a change, and it's hit the deck again. But they're quick hands. Oh, he's got rid of his opponent, which means is that Lee Jowett?
I think it was Lee dived on the ball.
Yeah, and it's a ball up. Half forward flank, Fish Creek end, which is a highway end. Umpire throws it up. Wilkie goes up. He goes anywhere. Bo Peters gets it, and he kicks quickly out down the bottom side. Bit of a gamble, but it's all his options were. Hutto couldn't quite grab it. Doug Fitzpatrick wraps up the Fish Creek player, and it's a ball up right on the centre wing.
So good work there. Force another ball up. See if we can win this clearance.
Umpire looks around. Wilkie in the ruck again. And Josh went up in the ruck, and you still might get it. He's up 1 against 2. It's not easy. He's able to get the Fishy bloke down. Fishy bloke's not happy with Josh's... and
it's a 50, yeah.
And a 50, yeah. He mouthed off and give Josh a push. So good on you, Josh. Getting to his face, getting to him, and mate, we have a 50, which will bring Josh within 30 metres out on a slight angle. Very gettable, and we need this absolutely.
Understatement. It's a good play, good second effort by Josh there. So he walks in. We'll soon know.
And he kicks. Distance is not a problem, and it's gone straight over the goal umpire's head for a goal to Mirboo North on the Strzelecki Engineering scoreboard. Well done, Josh. Unfortunately, both our goals have been from 50s. Tom Cameron, the guy who's doing a lot of damage for Fish Creek, is coming off, and 25's going on.
Just for a well-earned spell, I'd say.
Yeah, he's probably got a sore foot. Colin McPhee's gone on. And we've got Ronnie Stevens is coming on for us. He's in the box, ready to go on. Right, so Wilkie's still in the ruck. Yep, and he's going up. And ball goes up, and they get... Josh gets it again. Yeah, well done. It's the first time we've probably got it out of the centre, but it's sort of still anywhere. And, they got a tackle. He just sort of slipped. He slipped through his hands and was deemed too high to the Fishy player.
A little bit stiff, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was there.
27 again. He's doing some damage, and he's found. No, that's 27. 22's doing some damage. Roland D. Bias.
Ball's back in the forward, 50 for Fish Creek, and that's going to be high. That's going to be a free kick to Fish Creek there. Slipped the tackle high, unfortunately, Lambo, but it's a free kick to Fish Creek.
They're sort of 35. Doing and there's 50. Jules must have mouthed off. They're doing a Jack Ginnivan, mate. They seem to be getting tackled and then bringing the arms out, which brings the tackler's arms around, not around their arms, but around their neck.
Yeah, flicking the tackle up a bit.
Yeah, which isn't helping their cause. So Fish Creek go to 9-6
to quick
60
reply.
To moving off 2-1-13.
Quick reply, yeah.
The 18-minute mark of the second quarter. Blair is coming off, and Ronnie Stevens is going on.
Yeah, the interchange bench hasn't been rotating around like they normally do.
Not as quick as... I'm not sure how we're travelling with numbers, but yeah, it's been very slow with the rotations.
We haven't got one out for the game, have we? We haven't got one injured or not?
Don't know.
I don't think so. I didn't see anyone coming off.
Not like Jake Nash that time, Jack.
Nope. No.
we didn't quite pick that one up in a hurry, did we, mate?
No, Nash's been quiet. He's been off for a quarter and a half. That'd be why.
He was off for 3/4 before we really... Anyway, getting back to the game, Lukey wraps up the guy from Fishy, and it's going to be another ball up. And...
I like Wilkie in the ruck. It's not a bad move. Got to try something.
Absolutely. And we've got no Jack Cooper, so we got to. The Fishy guy gets a tap out. It really goes nowhere. But keep going. We'll go through him, mate. Run through him. Fishy get the quick hands. They're getting quick hands. Yeah, well done. They're just stuffing around. Bo Peters gets a quick kick down the bottom pocket. And it's a
downfield.
Free kick downfield, which is... and the Fish Creek player is pleading with the umpire. So it must have been after he kicked it, he got manhandled. So we've got Sam Bradley kicks long in the forward line. Who's he got? Pally, who sort of couldn't quite get it. I didn't think he marked that.
No, well, obviously it's
Aristea. He's been dominant for them, and he plays on, kicks up the toppy, or he's played on. So yeah, they're playing on at all costs. Maxie nearly wrapped him up, and it's going. Jules is doing his best to get to his opposition player, and he died. Oh, Jules, well done. It was a Fish Creek ball, but he got it in desperation, and it's a bit quick umpire, I thought, with a ball up.
Good effort by the big fella.
Absolutely. Gives his all. Has trouble running, but, A for effort, big heart, the old Jules.
So Fish Creek moved the ball up onto the top wing again. Nobody went for it there. It was a little bit of a miscommunication.
It was, yeah.
Gives moving off the chance to get in there. Ball spills out. Luke Javasi's in there. He gets tackled unceremoniously, and it's going to be a free kick.
It doesn't look. Maxie Woodall's done his ankle, and I don't know what he's done, but he's limping.
Damo Little comes back onto the ground. Fish Creek as they straighten up and kick the ball into the forward 50 again. Ball spills free, and that's
Jules again. Jules to Hutto Kerr. Hutto Kerr looks around. He might come up here to the top. He's found Bo Peters on the top wing. Bo's got to go. He's got to get around him. He's given a kick. Tama, you're behind, mate. Good pick up though, Tama. Good second effort, and he's dished off to Lukey Javasi. Luke kicks long. He's looking for Pally. And Pally's able just to tap it over. And
the ball in, just around from the Mirboo North goal at the 21.5 minute mark.
Won't be too much time on this quarter, Jack. There's only been
three goals. Two to them.
3 goals kicked.
One to Mirboo North, so another couple of minutes.
It'll be less than 25 minutes, I'd say. Hutto gets it, tries to dish it off, gets a quick boot to it, goes nowhere. Fishy gets it for a quick hands, and good desperate effort to knock it forward from Hutto, but to no avail as Fishy clean up. It kicks up to the top side here, looking for number 8. Number 8's going to push it forward, and he just hit it out of bounds. And the umpire bleeding, that was deliberate. And Harry Mahoney's limping a bit, and he's coming off. It's a bit like Collingwood last night with their injuries. Blair's come back on. Not good. We got a couple of limpers in Maxie Woodall and Harry Mahoney. Right, the umpire, boundary umpire's going to throw it in top wing, the top end. That Cameron's back on. He dishes off, but Hutto Kerr intercepts that, and it's on the deck, and it stacks on the middle. And it's a free kick to Mirboo North. Andy called that where the other umpire was in front of him. But anyway, not to worry about that.
It's Hudson Kerr again.
Hudson plays on. He's kicking backwards. He's looking for Joel Lamont. Joel Lamont gets around his player, and we're going down the bottom side. And Jules kicks it long, and it's Phil Cracker Komodo. He weaves. He gives it to the long sleeve left footer. He finds down the bottom. He's got rid of, who's that? Blairy or Lukey Javasi. That's Blairy. Blairy ran it out of bounds on the bottom wing. Geez, you hear that netball whistle, mate, and you think it's out here.
So the ball's going to get thrown back in. Wilkins back in the ruck. They go up. Looks like Huddy's second to the ball. He spills out the back, and he gets a little handball out to Blair. Blair kicks it along the boundary line. Looks like it might have stayed in. It might be out of bounds. Not on the full.
No, it's out of bounds. Yep, on the moving off half forward flank, bottom side. So we just get another goal here, Jack. It still makes it a bit easier for us.
Yeah, Wilkins, a good little tap down there. Looks like Luke Javasi's in there. It's going to go out of bounds again in front of the moving north. Plumbing. That's not. That's
Matthew Smith.
Smith plumbing.
Yeah,
Matt Smith plumbing. Oh no. Fish Creek all over the loose ball again, and they kick it back towards the centre of the ground.
Goes over the top of those two players to Cameron, and that is a 3.
Might have been saved by the bell.
Was saved by the bell. So it's half time here at Moving Off. Moving Off kicked 1 goal, and Fishy kicked 2. And of course, with the rain and the conditions, the scoring is going to dry up. But we were a bit better that quarter.
Hey Dad, congratulations on 300 games. I think that's bloody awesome. Hopefully I'll be able to play with you one day if you don't do a hammy. I love how much we both love footy. I hope you have a great game today. Hopefully you can some add goals.
Damo, 300 games for seniors, mate. Well done. Remember coaching you in the fourths back in 2-3, 2-4, and Mark Graham went down for an injury and we needed a rover. And I thought, oh, who can we get? We'll try Damo Turner. And you just went on in leaps and bounds, mate. You really just started the event. You just got kick and play. You stand 5'5", you run 6'2".
Congratulations, mate. 300 senior games. Not too many people make it. Just been going back through the archives, mate. And apparently they did make a number 20, moving north, short sleeves. I know it's been a long time since it's happened, but there was a short sleeve jumper, mate. Anyhow, cheers, best of luck, and I'm sure there's a few more to go.
That's just around 300 to go. I love you so much. You bet.
Damo, just want to congratulate you on your 300th senior game this weekend, mate. Your massive effort, massive achievement. You've been a great servant to the footy club, great leader and role model around the footy club and the town. Just 4-time premiership player, 3-time premiership captain. Just always led by example. Always enjoyed having a kick with you, mate. And I really hope that the boys can play well for you this weekend and just get the job done and you can celebrate hard. And really good effort, mate. So good luck tomorrow.
Well done, Uncle Damo.
The big 300, Damo. So many hairs you got left on your head, I think, mate. I think you've played a bit of footy as well. I mean, it defies the odds, but I think you've played 300 games twice this season already. 300 senior games is an absolute credit to you, mate. I think I was pointing out that you're only the second bloke in the club's 130 years to hit that rank, so that's massive, mate. To cut to your career as a sporting person, as a footy player, people often try to liken someone's sporting ability or how they carry themselves on the field as, they're likening it to a dog. So, some people might be a bulldog, they're really hard and they get in under and they just get it done. Or they might say like a greyhound or a whippet, they just run like the wind and they just chase and chase and chase. If I had to think of Damo as a dog, it would have to be probably like a Chihuahua, I'd say. Not like a Beverly Hills Chihuahua, more one of those, those really shit ones that just bark, and then you turn your back and it bites your ankles. Then you turn around again and it just stares at you. Then you turn away again, it bites your ankles again. Just an absolute pest, a real nuisance. Anyone who's had the pleasure of playing footy alongside you, Davo, would have to agree that, you're so highly regarded for your wonderful leadership and your sporting ability, and you're just a truly respected player. That's all off the field, of course. On the field, you're an absolute trash bag.
Damo, congrats on 300 senior games, mate. You should be tremendously proud of yourself for that effort. It's huge. I don't think you realise that you're probably going to go down as one of Mirboo North's best ever footballers, and to be able to play 6 or 7 years alongside you has just been awesome for me. I've learnt so much off you you're just one of those blokes who puts his jumper on and plays his heart and soul on it every single week. So I'm looking forward to heading out there and playing with you in your 300th senior game against Fish Creek, and I'm sure you'll just dominate as per usual. And I still think you've got a few more years left in you, so maybe we can see 400 senior games, mate. Good on ya.
Hey Big D, congratulations on 300 games. I think that's a bit goddamn awesome. Up the toys!
Damo, 300th senior game, mate. Obviously only played a few twos games throughout your career, but to be playing your 300th actual senior game is an incredible feat. You know, what you've put your body through and what your body's allowed you to put it through, how resilient you've been. It's a testament to yourself. You know, you're Mirboo North's longest standing captain, 10 years. You captained 3 senior premierships in that time. You've played in 5 senior premierships. Just, you know, what you've achieved throughout your football career is nothing short of unbelievable. Your assistant coaching, all the stuff that you've done within the club is, you know, it's incredible. For myself to, you know, play in over 200 of those senior games with you, it's, you know, I've loved every single one of them.
G'day Damo and the rest of the Tigers family. Wanted to pass on my congratulations to you, Damo, on reaching such a significant milestone. It's an awesome achievement that so few people have reached, and you've done it with such humility over a really long period of time. I feel really lucky to have played a small part in your footy journey, seeing you come on the scene as a skinny little wingman in 2007 and play a really important role in the success of that year, through to becoming, I think, one of the best leaders that our club has seen through one of its most successful periods in history. When I think about the best teammates that I've had, how fierce they are, how determined, how skillful, how passionate, I think you've got it all, mate. And I feel really lucky to have played a bunch of footy with you. Certainly my favourite memory is of holding up the 2017 Premiership Cup, standing by your side after that nail-biting win. That's one that I'll cherish forever. I think if no one's thought of it already, maybe when you finally do hang up the boots in another decade or so, we should think really seriously about naming that top wing after you. You've been burning up and down it for years. You deserve all the attention and accolades you get, mate. I hope you had a really good win in your 300th, and I can't wait to see you soon.
Hey Damo, congratulations mate on your 300th seniors game. Well done. Great effort. Good on you.
We're real proud of you, Damo.
Mum and Dad.
Love ya.
Congratulations, Damo. 300 senior games at the Mirboo North Football Netball Club. Great achievement. I think you're only the 3rd player that we know of to have achieved that. An outstanding career, Damo. 300 senior games, and a third of those games you've been in our best players. And you've also kicked nearly 120 goals as well. Senior captain. And senior premiership captain, a lot of coaching down in our junior club, and I know there's a lot more to come with coaching, assistant coach this year in our seniors, and you know, there's a lot to come, and hopefully administration down the track when you get older. But all the best, enjoy your day, and go Tigers. Let's see if we can get a win for you, Damo, today. Cheerio.
Damo, congratulations on reaching this wonderful milestone, mate. You've been a ripper to watch, come out of primary school into juniors, then a premiership player at a very young age, and then going on to lead our club through many, many triumphs and through some tough times as well. You've always been a great leader, both in the good times and the bad, with your example that you set both on and off the field. I think the record books are going to reflect over the years, as we get older and we think back, some of the great people that have represented our club. As you know, we've only had 2 others in the modern era that have reached 300 senior games. Most people can play a lot of games of footy if they wish to, but not many, as evidenced by only 3 of you now, can reach 300 senior games of football. So alongside the great Chris Shields, the great Sam Javasi, I think the Football Netball Club now welcomes the great Damien Turner into the 300 senior game club. Well done, Damo. Well done to your family and the support they've given you. And you've just been a ripper, mate, as I said earlier. So congratulations. Have a great night
and hopefully there's many more.
Hi Damien, it's Joe Piper here. Congratulations on being the third person in the history of Mirboo North Football Netball Club to play 300 senior games. It's been a great pleasure to be associated with you since the early days of Auskick. I always wished that you had a right foot, but I understand fully that you've maintained your left foot prowess throughout your career. You've been a great role model for many of the young people in our club, and I hope that that will continue over many years to come. Very proud of you. Have a good night.
In career, I've managed to keep my nose pretty clean. Large nose, but by some miracle kept it clean. But I would say that 95% of all the melees I've been involved in have been thanks to your sportsmanship. You know, I can think back through to many instances, all through juniors, through into senior football, that have ultimately got you sitting at the bottom of a pack with someone's hands wrapped around your neck, and rightfully so. I mean, I probably should have jumped in to help the other bloke, just to finish you off, just get over and done with. But here you are, you live to see another day, mate.
Congratulations, Damo. Good luck on your 300 games.
The little general, and you are the little general, mate. You just man the troops. You run, you lead by example. The long sleeve left footer is what you're renowned for. You're a humble man. You're a great footballer. Whatever accolades you get from the club are well deserved, mate.
Congrats, Damo, on your 300 senior game for the club today. Only the third player to do so, and I really believe that you might get to the 400 senior games, mate. You're a fantastic footballer. You've owned that wing at Mirboo North, or half-back, or half-forward, or midfield, or wherever you're asked to play. You're probably one of the most coachable people I've ever known. You just do whatever it takes to win games of footy and to improve the club. As a role model to my children and to all the youth of Mirboo North over the last 15 years or so, you've been exactly that, a role model, mate. Congrats, go out there, hopefully snag a goal or two and get a big win, mate. I'll see you for a beer. See you, buddy. Thanks.
The way you've led the club over the last 15 years, you've always been someone I've leant on, and I feel like I've kind of been your shoulder at sometimes throughout that career too. We talk each week, where our playing group's at. We're both super passionate about the club, and I can't wait to see you play your 300 senior game. I really hope I can get out there and play with you, because you're an awesome player, but you're an even better bloke in the way that you've led this club. So hopefully the boys understand that you've this is probably a once in a 45-year play. The club's 130 years old, and you're going to be the third player ever to play 300 senior games for the club. So your mug's going to be next to Sammy Javasi and Cactus up at those top of those stairs in the social room. So I'll enjoy seeing that, mate, and good luck Saturday, and hopefully I can be out there with you. Cheers.
Okay, Damo, congratulations, mate. 300 games, massive effort. Probably never going to see it again in our lifetime. I'm not sure. It's it's a huge achievement for what you've been able to do. Multiple senior premiership player at our footy club, captain for such a long time, such a great leader. It's just a credit to you, mate, and what you've been able to do. So, personally, I just can't thank you enough for the support that you've given me, just in your assistant coaching role, and I valued our time that we've been able to work together this year, and the input that you've provided, and it's just been huge. And so it just shows the type of person that you are, Damo, and I just really enjoy the day, mate, and take it in, because you deserve everything that you get today. It's a massive achievement, and the whole footy club loves and respects you for everything that you've done, and you've impacted so many people across the footy club over such a long period of time. There wouldn't be a situation where someone wouldn't be able to say that Damo has played a part in what I've been with my football journey. So congratulations to you, mate. Even across the whole of the football league, it's just the stalwart of the competition. And, people look back on their careers and just go, wow, if only I could have achieved half of what you've achieved. You've just been, it's just been amazing for what you've been able to do. And this is why, you're a major reason, a huge reason why the club has been so successful over such a long period of time. It's people like you that have made this club and to what it is, and so it's a huge honour, mate. And congratulations again, Damo. And I hope we can get over the line today and have a good win for you, mate. Well done. See you, mate. Bye.
Champion. Look up the words football champion in the dictionary. There'll be a photo of you. All the best, mate. Whatever comes your way, great start. See you Saturday.
Damo, just a quick message, mate, to wish you all the best for your upcoming 300th senior game. It's an unbelievable effort, mate. 300 senior games of footy. It's not easy to do, which I'm sure you've worked out. It's hard. You got to stay keen, and it's just a testament to your consistency and availability and your ability just to crack in and keep going each week and get up and get yourself where you need to be. It's a massive achievement, mate. Coming from someone that really struggled to stay on the park for any decent length of time, I've got a massive appreciation for what you've been able to do and what you've been able to achieve. It's definitely not easy to do what you've done. And the fact that there's only been 2 people in the club's history to ever do what you're about to do, you being the 3rd, is further evidence of that. I couldn't be happier for you to achieve this milestone. I couldn't think of a better bloke to get this recognition. You've been, not only have you been available, you've done it at a high level. Like you've pretty much been one of our best players ever since you started. Right the way through. You've never just made the numbers up. You've always been one of our better players, which is saying something, because there's been some bloody good players go through Mirboo North, and and what you've been able to do over this time period is awesome, really. Really proud of you, mate. I will all be there and watching you tick this one off, and hopefully you can kill it and the boys can get a win for you. Well done, mate.
You are so highly respected all across the league, and probably beyond the league, to be honest, for your leadership and your sportsmanship, your ability, your courage. You're a star of the game, mate. And I would say, to suggest that you're a legend of the game, or a legend of the Mirboo Football Netball Club, is probably selling you short, to be honest. I mean, I've famously announced my retirement from footy 3 or 4 times, I reckon. I've done a bit of a Johnny Farnham there, the farewell to her, but it's always been you, Damo, that's been instrumental in getting you back to the club. And it really is people like Damo that keep people like me coming back to the club. And I mean, whether that's a good thing or not, I guess that's a matter of opinion. But it's been an absolute pleasure to play footy with you through juniors and through the seniors, mate. And wish you all your best. For your 300th and beyond, mate. It's huge. So looking forward to running around with you again, and hopefully you get choked out one final time, mate. We'll see. All right, on you, mate.
There we go.
And we're back live. We just had that bit of a tribute to Damo, which is well and truly deserved. So Fish Creek have just kicked the goal and moving off into attack. He comes in the hands of Pally, and Pally's 45 out, but there's no one in front of him. We're all up behind him, but he could easily kick this. Jack, what do you reckon? He'd make the distance easy.
You can make the distance here. He's only going to kick from about 47, 48 metres out. So this is his bread and butter.
Yeah, he's got to kick this.
It's on its way.
It's didn't quite make the distance, and it was trapped in the goal square by
Josh
Taylor, who isn't walking real well, but Josh is able to kick a goal. Well done, Mirboo North. On the Calvary scoreboard, it's 3-1, 14 to 10, 6, 66.
So I hope you all enjoyed the little tribute there to Damo.
And well
half time, and well deserved. we do have a little bit of a likeness between Damo and Trent Cotchin. I was looking last night. They're both 3-time premiership captains. Trent Cotchin's played 305 games. Damo's playing his 300th senior game plus another half a dozen or more seconds games, so they've played about the same amount of games, same amount of premiership captains, same size. Trent Cotchin's got hair, obviously. Damo doesn't.
Both wear the Richmond jumper, the Tiger jumpers.
Both legends of their clubs. So.
And Damo is an absolute football legend for Mirboo North, but in seriousness, he's a better bloke. He's an absolute gun. Oh, there's too high. He's an absolute stalwart and a great fella to boot. And a nice mark by Bo Peters, the centre half back. Bo plays on. He kicks up the toppy. He's looking for a little Tum. Oh no, Damo, the man we're talking about. Oh, he runs into a brick wall, and well done. The old professional free kick after 300 games. You know how to milk those, Damo. The long sleeve left footer plays on and kicks forward, and he hasn't found anyone bar a Fish Creek player, which has been the aura of the day with Mirboo North far too much.
Story of the day, just got to lower the eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Number one, Peckin, he's been quite instrumental with Fish Creek, with one of their better players. He looks to kick forward. Who's he looking for? It's gone over the hands of 27, but it's come down to 23. 23 kicks it off the ground, and Jules Lambo's going to mop up, and he's given it to Phil Cracker Kamordo. He kicks and finds, hopefully, Jules. No, big punch from Fishy. He's backed up Geordie, and he's got a quick hands to Luke. Luke's got it, and he hasn't got it. Ball hits the deck.
Damo's fighting in there.
Damo's fighting in there, of course. The long sleeve left footer, number 20. And it's a umpire's ball, half forward flank for Fish Creek top end. Paddy goes up, gives it the Blairy. Blairy tries and gets her hands out. It's pretty scrappy. It's no one's ball. Fishy he bustles through number 23. He does centre the ball to Jules, and the guy Jules is on, but he was able to knock him away. But Phil Cracker Kamordo then knocked it through for a point.
And of course, we missed the first couple of minutes, and Fish Creek kicked a goal in the first 30 seconds, so they extended their lead out by another goal. So they're 8 goals in front at the minute.
Valeri's looking for his options. He's looking down the bottom. He kicks straight away, and he's found Phil Cracker Kamordo. Not confused with Jim Cracker, Nick Kamordo. He plays on, and he finds nice little chip pass over to Hutto Kerr, is it?
Yep.
Hutto down the half-back flank, or back pocket really. Hutto plays on, looking for an option. He's kicking wide down to the wing. No one really there. Bit of a pack forms. Spills out to Fish Creek. Get the hands. Get more hands. And another possession of Fish Creek. They're just sort of trying to find a way in. And they've got 2 players, and they both spoil each other. Fish Creek. He gets a quick hands of 23. They're using the handball effectively. The old 1-2 over to 22. And he kicks it long into the forward line, and it's through for a point to Fish Creek.
Just misses to the near side.
Their overlap hand pass is sort of not quite working. Thank Christ for that.
But they're organised. Behind the ball, they're organised. You can see them already. There are plenty of numbers behind the footy.
They are.
Very hard to get through this press.
Blairy kicks it, doesn't hit his target. He finds Jules. Jules lands in Jules' hands. Jules able to get it and kick it to Jed Fellingham, but Pally mops up and kicks it forward. And who's he looking for? Josh is there, but I think Josh is not running real well. He gets dispossessed. He's able to get a kick off the ground forward, but there's no one in front of him. They're all behind him. It's a mad race, and we've got
Wilkins nearly got a free kick there.
Yeah, nearly got a push. Quick hands, and there's a quick snap at goal, but it lands in the Fish Creek guy's lap, who's right in the goal square. He plays on up the top side. He looks to bring it in forward, but it's got through to Dougie Fitzpatrick. Got quick hands to Jed Fellingham. There's a couple of hand passes, but it's no avail. And Fish Creek are able to take it out, go wide. We've got this player on the wing who can go for a run. He tries and gets around Hutto Kerr, kicks inside. He finds number 13. He dishes off. He kicks 13. He kicks forward to this hand pass. And he found his target. Number 1, is it? Is that Peckin? Number 3, Sam McGannon. He's going to have a shot from 45 out on 45 degree angle, not quite.
Quick handball to number 11, who spots up a man.
We're just too loose.
Yeah, this is the third or fourth time that's happened. They've just ran rings around us through that in that forward 50 of theirs.
Yeah. We think they're going to kick long, but just looking for a better inside, someone closer. So we just got to be wary of that. 25 is going to have a shot.
Tom Valenta.
Top side. He's kicked across goal, it looks like, and it's through for a point. Lucky their inconsistency hasn't blown this game right out.
Yeah, they've missed a couple they should have got, but Damo Turner gets it, handballs down to the wing, down to the bottom side.
Joel Lambourne kicks along.
Yeah, 1 on 4. I was trying to pick the Mirboo North player to try to pick out, but weight of numbers sees Fish Creek get the ball back to their half-forward line, but Sam Bradley, good bit of play there to Jules. Handball's down, is that Ronnie? Another handball. No, he's round in circles and he's found down on the bottom there.
Nick
Kamordo
on the bottom wing.
Kicked a good goal in the first quarter. Hasn't sighted in that much since, but he's still in there having a crack. Now drops a mark there that we should have taken.
He
dived on the ball, no, he's got it out. Little Kamordo again, handballs it across. Paddy Kerr, Kamordo.
Good second effort, Nick Kamordo, and it's play on. Damo's got the ball and he's found Paddy Lewis.
Good work there, Paddy.
Paddy on the bottom wing. Looks go forward. And it's gone straight to a Fish Creek player. Ronnie was just behind him and Fish Creek was able to mop it up and intercept Mark, and there's been too much of that. He dishes across the 22 plays on. Little chip pass over, I think it's number 4. He gets it going up the top side. They got numbers, they're all running out of the back line. Hands over to 27, that's Arister. He's played a pretty handy game. He kicks long up their forward line. Number 6 brings it inside to a runner. 25 kicks, and let's hope. And Jules. I don't know, Joel. I didn't see anything there, umpire.
He just ran under the ball and jumped forward. And yeah, I don't know. I think that might have. He might have been blindside. I don't know. I didn't see it.
So. Fish Creek come in to kick for goal, and he's put it straight over the goal umpire's head. Who's that number? What's that number? 44, is it?
Yeah.
That is Adam Bright has kicked a goal for Fish Creek, and that takes Fish Creek to 11-9-75 to Mirboo North 3-1-19.
Just keeping an eye on the footy scores. The Mighty Bombers are up by 7 points. Must-win game against North Melbourne to keep our finals hopes alive, as slim as they may be.
Rightio, umpire's going to throw it up. Paddy Lewis in the ruck against the big fella, and Paddy gets a touch out. Tama, second effort nearly paid off. Dougie Fitzpatrick tries and kicks it twice off the ground, it misses both times. Hutto Kerr gets it, he's kicking, he's found Nick Kamordo, nice little calculated kick. Nick plays on, he's going down the bottom side, and he's found Big Wilkie, and Wilkie's taking a great mark out in front of himself. Good work, Wilkie, on the bottom wing. He plays on, kicks it long, looking for Pally. Pally goes up, but it goes over his head, and is able to Fishy is able to take a mark. Well read. He plays on up the top here. They've done it before. They've done this twice now in the last 5 minutes.
They've got him covered.
We've got to be wary of it. Josh isn't going to outrun him. He's really struggling, I reckon, but he still chases. Josh, he never gives up. That's what you love about the guy. And straight down, Bo Peters, he read it well. Bo plays on, kicking long in the forward, looking for Pally again. And Pally takes a nice mark. Very good mark, Justin Pellicano.
Well, better. Had better play. Had numbers up the top side. Fish Creek have run it around this top wing 4 or 5 times. But Mirboo North were on it this time and had numbers there. And
Lukey Javasi's coming off, and Harry Mahoney's going on, and Jim Cracker Kamordo is waiting for Phil Cracker Kamordo to come off. So Jim's coming on for Phil, or Phil's coming on for Jim, not sure. That ball dropped short from Pally, and it's landed at the feet of the backman and the forwards, and they're Fishy trying to get out for a number of hand passes, and well intercepted by Tama Little. That guy was going to take it on the chest, and Tama come across and scored, and it's gone out of bounds on the half-forward flank top side for Mirboo North. All right, umpire's going to throw it in. Paddy Lewis is in the ruck with 13, is it? Paddy pushes him away and gets a nice little touch, but to no one really. It's no one's ball, but Fisher get out for a succession of hamper, or it's hit the deck. The ball will still be slippery, but they're backing up themselves. And Jules, big punch from behind. Jules, well done, son. That's all you can do. Well done, every reliable Jules. And you don't know if he's hobbling or that's why he runs nowadays, Jack, but he's a stalwart, the old Jules. I love him. Big heart. Big far lap heart. That was a terrible throw in by the umpire. Went nowhere. And Hutto occurs over the dish up. He's given it to the long sleeve left footer. He kicks it down. He's looking for Taj Wilkins, who dishes off a guy. Gives it to Sam Bradley. But Sam gets it to Jordan Komodo. He could have got legged. No, it's play on, and Fish Creek are going to take it away. And Joel Lambourne, he's upended, and Fish Creek are going to... Geez, they do this overlap hand pass quite well. And Paddy Lewis has got to take this. Yes, he takes it on the chest, and he's got to settle it down, look for his options. But we've got to be moving too. Bring it up here to Joel Lambourne. That's a shocking kick. But Joel's able to grab it and get it and kick it to Blairy up the top side here, right in front of where we're doing the commentary. He gives it to the long sleeve left footer.
Yeah, he's going to get a free kick.
Yeah, Damo, for having games, you still know how to get him, mate. He plays on and he finds Bo Peters right on the top wing. Bo takes a mark and looking for options. He's got Pally. I'd go Pally to the left hand side. Pally. You're not going to get around him, mate. Oh, geez, that could be nearly in danger. Oh, that's going to hurt. That hurts. That hurts the ego. Oh, that's gone through the 44s. Joel's got it. He finds a little chip pass.
Huddy's dropped it.
Gone through Huddy's hands. It's probably still quite...
Oh, no. Now they've clashed into each other. Huddy's hurt his shoulder.
Hurt his shoulder. Yeah, him and Bo. I think it's...
No, this doesn't look too good.
No, it was just... It just clashed each other. No, not good at all. He's in a lot of pain. It was a bit of a push and shove, 19 and Paddy. 19 is Jack Hayes.
Now the concerns Huddy, I saw it right in front of us there. He's landed on it, and it was a fairly solid hit. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to... Oh, now there's going to be a 50-metre penalty.
And number 30's telling Harry Mahoney just how he buggered that up. And so that brings number 11 now only about 10, 15 metres out on a slight angle. Bit of pushing and shoving here with the boys, a lot of frustration. 19's in it again. Bo Peters is in it again, and so is Tom Cameron. 19, Jack Hayes, I said before. Yeah, a bit of frustration creeping into the Mirboo North team, and we just got to play footy. He has a shot for goal, and he's just snuck it through there, Jack. Fish Creek, after that 50. So
it's been the story of the day. Huddy dropped a pretty simple little chest mark, and then
got crunched.
And
then hit the deck.
Yeah, and frustrations are boiling over. It's just been a torrid day so far, but hopefully with a quarter and a half to go, they can salvage something out of the day and
bit of pride at least.
Finish off on a high.
Damo's gone right back into the deep in the back line just to try and settle the troops and get some normality. Bo, I don't know if you're on number 3, mate, but Lee's gone to him. Anyway, who's that? Luke's got it. Tama's going to get through. He got too high, but no, he might have ducked in it a bit, but the ball's gone on the deck, and it's anyone's, and the umpires. He's found a free kick, and he's moving off, and it's going to Lukey Javasi. Lukey, quick hands to Josh Josh has slipped out of his hands. He was going to do the old sell the candy, but he didn't quite come off with it, which is that. Or Fish Creek had dropped the ball, but they've got guys running, and they've got options. Blairy's there. Well done, Joel Lambourne. Joel quick 1-2, gives it off again gives on to the long sleeve left footer.
Another one
He's
down.
looking for Dougie Fitzpatrick, and he founds Dougie on the chest. Dougie, he's going to give off.
50.
Oh, because he moved. Geez, it's a hard call. That is a hard call.
You know you're having a bad day when Josh drops something like that and spills the ball.
Yeah, something is regulation for him. Dougie kicks, and it's...
Hello, we've got a free here.
A bit, must have been too high. That's all I can see, Jack.
Yeah, might have chopped the arms or something.
Yeah, Phil Cracker Komodo. And I don't.
Honey's come back on. That's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
Yeah. That's a good little chip there to Josh.
He's a drama queen, isn't he?
Yeah, he carried on. I thought he was dead.
No, Hutto, you do a fantastic job, mate. It's all right for us to say that. Hutto, you're a bloody champion. I love you.
That's good news. Good to see.
Absolutely, that is good news. Righto, Josh Taylor, not out of his distance, but he's carrying quite a few horrible injuries, and hopefully he's got it.
It's for goal number 3. You backing from here?
I'd back him. I got the distance, yep.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. That is straight through the middle over the goal umpire's head, and that's a goal of moving off on the Protect scoreboard, which brings moving off the 4-1 to Fish Creek, 12, whatever.
Yeah, so 3 goals to Josh. That's a pretty good return for someone playing on one leg. And
for a bloke who probably shouldn't be playing.
Yep.
Filled in for the seconds last week, got through the game. We've had injuries and whatnot in the seniors, so he was able to find a spot in the seniors, and he hasn't let himself down.
So it's been an improved effort after quarter time. 7 goals to 1 at quarter time, and it's been 5 goals to 3 since then. So
it has, mate. It has, and just like mirror image of when we played them last time, we matched them each quarter after the first, but they just killed us in the first. Paddy Lewis in the ruck, or Sam Draper lookalike. He's going up against the Fish Creek. Sam, he got a good tap there down Tama. Tama couldn't quite get it. Fish Creek he does a blind turn, comes out, kicks it high up here the top wing. There's a fishy guy who's not going to make it. It's going to bounce. Which way is it going to bounce? Damo nearly had a spoil, and Mark, show your mum, mate, that you took that mark, number 28, and he's going to play on. He kicks into the. Well done, Lee Jow. He kicked into the corridor, and Lee was able to get it. Comes to Jules. Jules gets a quick hand. It's the deck, and it's on the ground, and we're on the ground, and it's the stacks on the middle, and the umpire said, "I'll have that. Thank you, fellas." Just in the forward 50 of Fish Creek down the Mackenzie Mercer ground, and umpire throws it up. Paddy gets another tap. Paddy's getting a lot of the tap. I'm liking it. He's doing all right, Paddy. Gives it to the Little General. Little General's looking for Josh. Josh is 1 against 2. But the ball comes to deck. Wilkie gets in there. Ball, get down to it. Jordan, Nick Camordo. Yeah, good tackle.
Well done. Great work.
Well done, Wilkie. Good desperate stuff. And yeah, good on you, number 4. That's it. Anyway, got to be unbiased in this game.
Don't hassle a redhead, I tell you.
No. Your kids have got red hair, haven't they? Yeah. I know.
Pick on them.
No, you've learnt. Bad luck, Paddy. You nearly got and Jordan. Last night it was play on. Well, why not today? Ball out of bounds. How's the AFL going, mate?
One was up by a point.
Oh, Norfolk coming back. Umpire throws it in. Oh, it's dropped too short. Umpire's going to come in a little bit more, I reckon, and throw it back. They do a fantastic job, these boundary umpires. They're only kids. It'd be like that's a good throw. Umpire Paddy uses his body and gets first touch and taps it down. Gets to the fishy player, and it lands just inside the line for another throw in, just in front of the moving off coach's box. Brian McCormack, the fantastic job as a team manager, threw it back to the boundary umpire. Boundary umpire throws it in. That's a nice throw. Paddy uses his body. Well done, Paddy. Hutto overruns it, and he gets laid on, and it'll be a throw up right on the top wing. Umpire throws it up. Paddy Lewis is up against 13. James 13. Lachlan Gale. And it's holding the man by the umpire, and 33, who is no one here. He's got the ball. He finds 23, who's been dominant. Jordan Shaw, and he's got the ball up the top here, and a bit of confusion. No, he's played on, and he's kicked it, and it's gone the big barrel.
What was that?
And Cameron
tried to jump on Blair's head.
Yeah, trying to be I'm going to take mark of the day, and I look like a peanut in doing it. Blair's got the ball, top side, and he kick across, and he's found Joel Lamborn on. Oh, the fresh area from Fish Creek has been a turnover. Cameron's got it. Geez, wouldn't you like to see him land on his ass? Anyway, and that's gone out of bounds. And is it out of bounds on the full? No, it's a throw-in.
Bounce before. So another skill error there. Just dropping it at Lambo's feet there. Not much Lambo could do about it. But,
no.
But we've got to be better than that.
Harry Mahoney's coming off. Josh is coming off. Josh is limping. He doesn't look great. Dougie Fitzpatrick's coming on. And Ronnie's going on for Josh. And Ronnie's not running real well either.
Could be the last time you see Josh on the ground if he doesn't pull up after this game. So this might be it for him.
Yeah, it's going to be a sad day. Umpire throws it up. Paddy he gives out the Blairy. Blairy misses it, but then gets it again. Gets turned around, and it's ball up.
23-minute mark. Won't be a lot of time on here. There might be another couple of minutes this quarter, and that'll be it. Fish Creek going to bomb it into the hot spot again. 2-on-1, but the big Fish Creek forward there's used his body well. Just hacked it off the ground, but it's gone out of bounds. On the bottom side of the Fish Creek goals for a throw-in. And only a couple of minutes to go this quarter, but they're battling hard. They're not giving up. They can hold their heads high this quarter. There's no doubt about that. So the ruckmen go at it. Fish Creek in front. I thought I heard the whistle. Yeah, it was a whistle. I thought it was a netball whistle for a minute, but
yeah, netball will be finished by now, Jack. So any whistles we hear will be out here in front of us, mate. And the ball. I think it's either Paddy's or Bo Peters. If it's Bo Peters, Paddy, I'd be looking at you being an option to kick it to.
The handy free kick because it was a goal otherwise.
Yep.
Looks like Paddy kicks the ball down, hits the target.
Finds the long sleeve left footer.
The Trent Cochin lookalike.
Mr. 300.
Yep.
He plays on, kicks deep down on the bottom half-back flank. He's looking for big pack forms, nothing. Fishy get a hand pass out to really no one. He try and break through. It's the big hands. He's taking them on, and just a sloppy kick out. There's really nothing in it. I want to see a good tackle where they just bring him to the ground, mate, and knock the stuffing out of him. Going nowhere. It's Dougie Fitzpatrick. He might have got one too high. Nick Kamordo gets a quick hands. Lukey Javasi, but to no one. It's ugly footy, and that could be deliberate.
Oh, yeah, that was.
I don't think they really pay it.
Oh, they have.
Oh, there you go.
Pay it deliberate. There was a Fish Creek player there. I thought he was just a poor handball, but anyway, he's played the free kick.
I see these things, Jack. I see them different than yourself, mate. Dougie Fitzpatrick, he hadn't done too bad, the young fella.
Yeah, first game. You can't. You don't expect him getting 30, but he's done well.
Just when we praise him, he snags his kick. Lukey gets it out. Just a quick kick on the boot, and 27 Aristea, who's done quite well for them, takes a mark on the half-back flank. He's looking for options. He plays on quick chip kick to 23.
I'd have to see what the marking stats are. They would have doubled. Moving all through 100 to 50.
Yeah, they're playing that short kicking game, and they're doing well for them. We're trying to just kick long, and they're just looking for the options. Oh, geez, don't Jay. Anyway. And that number 30 sets up 28. Well, he's going to play. No, he was going to play. I don't know why.
And Tom Cameron's been probably the best. If not one of the top 2 or 3 best on the ground, everything he touches turns to gold. So
yeah, absolutely.
Finishes well.
Right, Fish Creek can have a shot. They're about 30 out, just a bit off, just in front, like right in front of goal. He has a shot, and it's gone straight over the goal umpire's head.
Another goal.
For a goal to Fish Creek. I think it's 24, is it, Jack?
24, was it?
Tom Valenta, is it?
I think so. He's kicked a couple this quarter, I think. Another goal, 27.5 minutes gone. Can't be long till the three-quarter time break.
You wouldn't think so. What have they kicked this quarter? They've kicked 4 and we've kicked 2.
Chance to get a centre clearance We only had 1 or 2 for the game, but Paddy goes up, gets a nice little tap out to Varzy.
Varzy gets a quick hands, but unfortunately he goes over the top of Hutto Kerr. Then he goes down Fish Creek's end. Bit of a push from Lee Jowd, able to get a quick kick, but it goes only to Fish Creek. He weaves it, he's weaved around, and it's gone straight into number 1, number 3, that's Sam McGannon, and he's taking a regulation kick for goal straight in front, and the old heads are down for Mirboo North, and they got that number 33 just weaved, did what he liked to get through that traffic, and which was really, no one was applying any pressure to him, so he hit his target, which is not what we want. Yeah, this quarter can't finish quick enough.
Blackening up too a little bit. Could be a bit of rain coming, I think.
Yeah, I can see the grey clouds.
That's just what you want. You 10 goals down coming in the last corner and it flogs down with rain. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah. Kill the scoreboard. Rightio, umpires ready to throw the ball up. You would think there'd be a minute or 2 left at the most, Jack. Paddy Lewis, Fish Creek had the chocolates end down the Dougie Fitzpatrick. And there's a score. There's a siren. Blow the siren, umpires.
As the rain comes down.
And the rain comes down 3/4 time. Right, score at 3/4 time. Mirboo North 4-1. That's pretty accurate kicking, Jack. Anyway, 25 to Fish Creek 13-9. It's at 87.
87-25. I'll have a bit of a look at some of the other Mid-Gippy scores. I'm not sure whether there's. I haven't really studied the ladder, but I'm not sure if there's games that are going to affect the final 6. Probably is. Let's have a look. And 17. We've got Tarwin are only 9 points up on Ballara.
Tarwin's sitting 8 and Ballara's sitting 10. Yeah, I thought that would be more of a Tarwin win.
We've got Fish Creek, we've got that one. Oh wow, Newborough Seniors 123 to Hill End 2.
Yeah, well, that's first versus 13, that makes sense.
They've dropped right off, haven't they? Hill End, geez, they were a powerful side for a couple of years there. A bit stiff not to win a flag. And
then they lost players left, players went back to their feeder clubs, and when we played them early in the season, we're playing next week. They had 4 players from their last premiership side playing.
Yeah, that's dropped right off.
Who else we got, mate?
Stony Creek, 8 points up on Moore East.
Stony 8 points up on Moore East. Well, Stony is sitting 11th and Moore East is sitting 7th, so that is a...
That might knock Moore East around a little bit if they drop that one.
Yeah, that is a...
Foster 49 in 30.
Yeah, not much in there. Foster sitting 6th and Yanara sitting 5th. Yeah.
Right. So they might swap spots.
Thorpe have got the bye. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, me and Thorpe and Tura have got the buys.
Oh, 3 sides. Okay. Yeah, I see. Talking about living legends and as past players and champions, Mickey Hammond's here from Thorpedale. He's a football legend, and he's here to see Damo plays through after that. And Dwayne Gunn, who would have played with Damo, and Damo plays for Thorpe back. He come from Thorpedale. He played with us for a couple of years, then went back to Thorpedale. He's still playing for Thorpedale and playing all right too.
Yeah, the big fella.
I was surprised that he would play again, and he's doing all right. He killed us when we played him at home early in the season. Yeah, so good to see the respect. Damo's respected by his peers. He's just a stalwart for the club. His teammates respect such high honours. And the opposition respect him, and respect. You just don't get handed respect. You got to earn it, and Damo's earned it in tenfold. Respected by everyone in the football community in Mid Gippsland, and especially Mirboo North. A great family man, great bloke.
He's had a bit of a go at coaching. He did the under 18s for a bit. Now he's got his young blokes coming through the juniors. So
he's out there. We had a bit of a video footage. Anyone and I got up smoking. I said the only regret I had with Damo is that I was going to coach the Fourths back in 2020.
That's right, yeah.
And Damo was going to coach the Thirds, and we were really excited because we had 2 full teams. And I hadn't coached for 20 years, and I was looking for someone. And I thought, I'll do it. And I was going to really, learn from Damo, and we started getting pre-season, and then the season never started. But yeah, that was a downside because I was excited. We were both excited because he had a full 22 and I had a full 22, and not like years gone by where the seniors had 12, thirds had 12, and the fourths would have to, six would have to play straight away, and they'd really take their foot off the gas in the second half of the fourth because they knew they had to play a full game in the thirds. But we had 2 full teams, and Damo was coaching, and he's just a gun, champion coach, and with all his wisdom, and I was going to really sit back and learn, but never happened. That was my only regret with Damo.
Yep.
But it's dark. Geez, I might have to turn the lights on.
So the lights are going to come on pretty soon,
Jack, and it's a sad. It's 10 goals, and we've played poorly, and it's starting to bucket down. Looking outside, we're quite warm in here, so we can't complain.
Not running in here.
Yeah, toughen up, you blokes.
And Luke Gervasi comes off. Maxi. Although it looks like Maxi must be.
He's been limping a bit.
He must be injured. He hasn't been back on much.
So he played thirds, and the thirds played fishy. There was a spot for second, and we got beaten pretty easy by MDU last week, and then we come out today and give Fishy a high, and it was a really good win by the thirds. And a shout out to Ollie Budd, dislocated his knee. Hopefully he's not out all the rest of the year. They got it back in and they put him in a brace straight away. That was good. And John O'Coleman did his ankle. He's gone off for x-rays. Hopefully it's just a really bad rollover, because 2 blokes we really need in the thirds as we go forward. And next week we're doing something different. We're playing Foster under lights on the Friday night at Foster, because we're supposed to play Foster at Foster in the thirds, and seniors are playing Hill End at Hill End, and the thirds, and Nick and myself would probably have trouble getting there for the seniors. There's 45 minutes of Foster, 45 minutes back, and 45 minutes of Hill End. And the league weren't prepared to let us have a helicopter, so we decided to have a Friday night game. So that's going to be interesting.
Fair enough. Good effort putting the knee back in on the boundary line.
Absolutely.
Whoever the medicos were there, so that's a terrific job.
Yeah, and he came back to the box on crutches, and he was pretty positive, so hopefully all goes well for you, Ollie, and you, Jono, and we see you back before the end of the year. Right, umpire throws the ball up. Paddy, he gets a tap down to Hutto, but it sort of spills, and hands from Big Sam Bradley, and it goes down to the forward line and moving off, which hasn't happened too often. And Josh is back out, but he's limping, something shocking. Tama Little gets it, but gets cleaned up, and the lights are coming on as we speak, and it's a ball up deep in the moving off forward flank.
Big improvement with the lights this year. Good work by Joffa and Lowy and the boys to get them up and going, and Joe and the boys.
Absolutely, Jack. And the ground and the lights and the rooms, the change rooms need a bit of an update, but it's just a showpiece in my opinion. Just a showpiece. And it's holding the ball or dropping the ball, whichever way, against moving off, and Fish are going to take it down the bottom side. That's all I need. It's getting dark, and we've got tinted windows, Jack. I can't see when the windows are clear, let alone when they're tinted. It's gone down the bottom side, and Fishy gone up for a mark. He's taken a good mark, the young fella, because the ball will be very wet, and he took it out in front of himself.
And the Dukes?
Right on the bottom wing. He's looking for an option. He's kicking it over, and it was spoiled by Jordan Kamordo, and he nearly got tackled by Damo.
It'll be downfield, brother. Look at it.
Must have upended him after he kicked it, and Damo feels a bit worse for wear. Number 1, Peckin, he kicks it, and it's gone over his head, and Blairy's going to mop up. He's turned inside, and Jesus, Blairy, you're making that look hard, and Blairy's keeping through for a point.
The good news is the Bombers are up by 16 points, so...
Well, it depends on who you're talking to, mate. Anyway.
Something good's going to come out of the day.
Daryl McPherson says, open the window. I said, it is, Daryl, thanks, mate. Just a little bit. It's bloody cold here. It's raining. I don't want to get a chill. You just look after those grandkids, Daryl. And it's a free kick to Fish Creek. It's holding the ball. Very hard to see. No, it's moving off. Sorry, moving off for a kick. Tom, a little fella at the bottom of everything. He kicks it down to the and finds Nick Comordo. Nick turns around.
Well, it's a little chip kick. Doesn't find anyone, but
Jordan collects it, gets the quick hands to Damo. Damo gets the quick hands back to Jordan. Jordan gets it on his boot quickly and kicks in midair from Fishy, only to find Jordan Comordo again, or Jimmy Cracker Comordo. Jimmy Cracker Comordo's looking up the top here. He, probably not many options, so he's got to go down the line again, and he's looking for Paddy. Goes through his hands, very slippery. Fishy guy's over the top of it. Jed gets the hands out, the ever reliable Hutto Kerr. Hutto gives it to Dougie Fitzpatrick. Dougie looks, kicks a bit of a short kick. Oh, Sam went without it. The Fishy guy gets tackled. Josh clashes heads with 24. He tried to take him on. He got a bit high, but no, he took him on and he paid the penalty. Fish Creek, number 2, which is Cam Walker, and it's Harry Mahoney's free kick right in front about.
He's playing on. Honey Kerr on the left foot has a shot, and it looks like it's going to be a goal.
Yeah. Yep. Good work from Hutto to play on, and good work from Pally to shepherd it through. And so moving off 5-1. What's that? 31 to 14-9-93.
A good little response there. That was a good bit of play there by the boys.
It was.
It'd be a nice little moral win to outscore Fish Creek this quarter. You know, like
that's right.
Close it up 3 or 4 goals.
Finish the game on the high. You know, Damo's 300.
Yep.
Cheer him off the ground and finish on the high. Paddy goes up in the right. He's done all right. Paddy's got a bit of the ball. We haven't got it out of the middle that much because Fishy had done that. Oh, and Fishy guy takes a nice mark and lands fair on his bum, but coccyx, and he's not. He goes to play on, and fair enough. Oh, that might be too high by
Bo Peters,
and there's a bit of push and shove. There's a bit of how do you do.
This might erupt a little bit.
And the guy who fell on his ass, he's still in a bit of pain. He's on his haunches. He's getting up now, but
it was a good mark.
It was a good mark, but he paid the penalty for it. And so Fishy get the ball and kick long, and it goes through Jules' hands, but the ball would be slippery as, and it comes down. Damo puts in the hip and shoulder for Jordan, but the ball goes out of bounds right in front of the scoreboard, the RACV solar scoreboard. Daryl McPherson, nice and warm inside. Yes, grandkids keeping us busy. Well done, mate. That's good to see. Umpire throws it in. Paddy, the Fishy Bruckman gets the chocolates there. Bo Peters has tackled the Fishy guy, and they're getting quite. Bo, you got to get up, son. Keep going. Get up. Keep going. Umpire's going to ball it up right in front of the scoreboard. Fishy guy gets a tap down it comes out of his hands. Hutto Kerr gets a quick kick out. It comes down to Sam Bradley. What's Sam going to do? Keep going, Sam. Keep your feet, son. Yep. Good work, Sam. Kick long in the forward line. We've got Pally. He tried to tap it on. It's 2-on-1. He's got to dish over to Josh. Josh is going to get it, and Josh.
He had a bit more time than he thought. Hello. He's a goal, I think.
That wouldn't have been 10, but bad luck, Jordan Kamora. Bad luck, Josh. And look at Josh. He can't move to save himself, a poor bugger. So they kicked out. The ball's come out and it's spilled out, and it's Fish Creek going to take it away. He's kicked long down the bottom wing, and he's found he's found Fishy guy. Fishy's turned Doug Fitzpatrick inside out, and number 6 has just lost it. Jules has got a quick hands out to Joel, was it? And straight into the little general's hands. The little general plays on. He's going to go on his left, and he's looking to kick it to Paddy. He couldn't quite grab it. Paddy's got his legs held, and it's a ball up.
They're still battling away, the boys down there.
Yeah, that's all they can do. There's some sick and sorry boys, but
looks like Paddy's hurt his leg.
The opposition bloke had him by the leg, so he might have twinged something. Paddy goes up in the ruck, and he the fishy guy gets it down to the bloke who then gives it to 33. 33 turns around and kicks forward, but straight down Blairy's throat. Blairy in front of that Bendigo Bank sign, looking for his best option. There's probably nothing up here. Blairy might have to go back down the line, which he does, and he's found Dougie Fitzpatrick. He'd be happy with his first game. I don't know anything about him. I will find out.
Is he still a thirds kid or not?
No, he's not a thirds kid. He only started playing seconds about 2 weeks ago. I don't know who he is or... but yeah, no, he's earned his spot. We've had a few, like no Darcy Brock, no Reece Kratzat, no Jack Cooper. So, a few thirds kids have been playing, seniors are injured. So, but you'd be happy with his game. There's been a free kick to Mirboo North, and Blue Wilkins has got it. Oh, geez, the player come right on top of you. Sam Bradley missed the mark, and then Nick Camordo able to mop it up, and he's kicking forward to Mirboo North, and he's got Josh Taylor, and Josh, that would be a regulation mark for Josh if he was feeling
that's a hack off the ground.
Nah, and it's gone and kicked off the ground by Fish Creek for a point to Mirboo North. There's probably 2 goals there, Jack, we nearly had.
Yeah, could have scunged a couple there late, which would have been nice, but
make the scoreboard look a bit more respectable. Right, Fishy play on. He's coming here up the top. Who's he looking for? He's looking for 27, who's Aristide. Aristide gets, I'd grab him and, try and do the don't argue. Straight down Harry Mahoney. Harry hand passes, and he's found Lee Jow. Lee breaks that hand pass, misses Blairy though. 25 is going to, no, Blairy's got it back. He's kicked long Blairy, that's all you can do, mate. The half-forward line, who's there for the mark? It's Dougie Fitzpatrick again. He's dished off Sam Bradley. Sam's got a quick hands to no one. It's anyone's ball. Fishy trying to get through. The bloke with the sleeves has got it. He's given the other bloke with the sleeves. And Sam Bradley got pushed off it. Luke, he couldn't quite grab him. These blokes are slippery as the ball is. And a big punch by Jules down to Blairy. Blairy's looking, he's going to kick inside, and that's the way you go. Keep going, son, keep going. And Bo Peters kicks it long in the forward line. He's kicked out in front of Josh, and unfortunately you've got to kick it to Josh, and he's struggling big time. I reckon he's done his hamstring again, or the poor bugger. You don't kick it in front of Josh, you kick it at Josh at this stage of his football, and he's going to come off, and he's a sick and sorry wounded footballer. Ball's down the half-forward line for Mirboo North. It's not much is really happening. Nice hand. I know it's gone straight to Fishy, who then returned it and kicked it back to 28. 28 plays on, kicks it to. The guy gets around Wilkie. They kick inside, and he's found 25. Is that Adam Bright? Is it 25? Kicks it down, finds a guy. They're pretty loose. Fish. This overlap hand pass and kicking is just making it look so hard for us. And then he's found this guy in the sleeves. He's played all right too. 24.
It was all a bit too easy.
It was. Who's Tom Valenta?
It looks like Josh. This could be at this time, I think.
Yeah.
He went out for a little bit of an encore, and maybe he could have kicked a goal or two, but he doesn't look too good, young fella.
No.
So the ball's on its way. Looks like another one to Fish Creek. Rubbing salt in the wound now. 11 goals up. The clock's counting down. It says, looks like it's a couple of minutes to go, if that's right. I don't think that's.
I don't know how.
It doesn't normally do that.
No, it counts up. In the seniors, because there's no time on in seconds and thirds. Don't know what they've done there.
Our timekeepers have got a bit going on there.
Hopefully they've got it under control.
We don't want this to go all night.
Shit, no, mate. I don't know. They've changed it. I accidentally changed it on the computer to count down instead of counting up.
So we get the ball out of the middle there for about the third time for the day, and Sam Bradley's fighting his way through there, but Fish Creek get it. Handball across. Good pick up there in the wet there by Fishy. They got number 24. Just goes through his hands. Wilkie jumps in, gets ridden into the back, and that'll be a free kick to.
No, unfortunately, it's the umpire's ball. Yeah,
really?
Bit stiff, Will. Well, bit stiff, mate.
Blake put a saddle on him and rode him fair into the ground.
Racing at Mornington, yeah, but Wilk gets it.
Anyway, now he pays up. Well, makes up for something.
Gee, well, there's the
even a upper.
And also play advantage. But Hado Kerr plays on straight away, and he finds a long sleeve left footer. He's got someone on his tail, and he gets hands, but it lands in the Fish Creeks. Damo's not happy with the guy, and I wouldn't be either. He's on. There's a big Damo, and that guy having a blue, and everyone else has come in as well. So. The Blues happen. I'll do the blue. Jack, you watch the game.
Yeah, well, Fish Creek players all by themselves in the forward pocket there. Looks like Fish is going to have a set shot for goal. Hello. Someone's not too happy with Ronnie.
No, Ronnie's given that guy one, and the guy's got up and he's not happy. They're saying, well, come on, fellas.
It's all a little bit too little too late, I'm afraid, lads. A few words of advice from the Fish Creek faithful. Knee him in the head. And it looks like that's on the way. It looks like it's going to be a goal. Yep, straight over the goal umpire's head. Nothing worse than you have a little bit of argy-bargy and a bit of carry on, and then they kick a goal on you.
Yeah, it hurts even more, doesn't it?
The head goes down.
Yeah.
Not much you can do.
But Damo was in a vulnerable position. The guy was over the top of him, and his teammates come in and help him, and you'd want that too.
Yeah, buddy, good news, looks like the Bombers have got up.
Well, it's
full time, 86 to 77.
That's why you look at it, Jack. I don't look at it like that anyway.
Massive win over the second bottom team. Which showed them who's boss.
Anyway, back to the football, and we've got Blue Wilkins in the ruck, and take control. I don't know what you're doing, Umpy. Take control. Umpire throws it up straight down the Fishy guys. No one's really. Hado Kerr gets it and gets a quick kick out of the centre down the bottom side. Got Ronnie Stevens down there, but the Fishy guy's able to get it and do a over the top hand pass to number 1. He gets pushed to the ground. It could have been a free, but no, it's a mark anyway to Fish Creek on the bottom wing. Is this Shaw? It could be. He quick chip over the top, and he's found 33, who doesn't exist. 33 then kicks up the top here, and he finds number 4. Number 4 is Jared Walker. He kicks up the top side. He's found number 2, which is Cam Walker. He could be his cousin, could be his brother, who knows. He plays on. He's looking for the top side, and he's found 24, who's Tom Valenta. He plays on, goes deep down the top side, and Wilkie's able to get it. He gives it to Damo. Damo's looking for a little chip kick, and every reliable Damo finds Jed Felmingham. Now Jed plays on, and he's looking for a quick chip kick and finds Jim Cracker Kamordo. Nick kicks along the top wing. He's looking for anyone and someone, and didn't find anyone. Jordan tried to get through, but to no avail. And Fisher get wrapped up, and someone. And
hello, someone going to be on again.
A bit closer so we can see what's happening if it does, Jack. And it's a free kick to Fish Creek, and they're looking to kick it down the bottom side. They got their backmen are moving down the bottom. They got options down there. He's going to kick to centre half forward, and he's found number 1. Is it? No, he's quick hand, number 3. That's McGannon, number 3. He kicks down, lovely pass. It's just in front of the Fishy player who gets it. He gets around, 44, gets around, has a shot for goal, and there's no one home, and it's gone out of bounds on the top side. That was a point or out of bounds? Out of bounds on the top side of the...
Well, the clock's saying it's the 14-minute mark, unless they've reset it, but... seems like the quarter's been going longer than that. Ball gets thrown in. Looked like a hold without the ball, but Damo hacks it out of there. Only to find another Fish Creek player who's going to send it back in. A nice little pass there. Finds his teammate down there on the bottom. Bottom forward pocket. Bo Peters on the mark. Got leads everywhere. But no, he's going back.
Going to have a shot. He's right in front of the scoreboard. Whose name have we mentioned on the scoreboard? Mirboo Hotel, is it?
Mirboo Hotel.
Mirboo Hotel scoreboard. He's had a shot. for goal, and he's drifted off to the right, and it's a point to Fish Creek, which makes them 16. Is it 16-10? To 5-3.
The big Lambo. Hasn't done too bad today. He's
ever reliable Lambo, isn't he? Him and Jules, the backbone of our back line. They persevere and fight.
Speak of the devil, Jules on the left foot.
And he's given the Jed Felmingham, Jed right on the bottom wing, turns around, he's looking for options, and he wasn't going to go there. He's going down the bottom, he plays on, kicking down the bottom. He's looking for Bo Peters. Bo plays on, takes a nice mark and plays on. He brings it inboard, but
dropped it.
The fishy guy dropped it. Pally's right on him, and it dribbles out of bounds in front of the Sky, whatever sign that is, and it's a throw in, moving off bottom wing, bottom forward pocket, right in front of the new light tower. Umpire throws it in. Paddy gets it down. Hutto tries and gets around. He gets it under hand pass, quick hand pass from Ronnie to no avail. Then Taj Wilkins, he gets it, he kicks it, and Bally couldn't quite snag it, and it's gone through for a point.
I'll tell you what, he's try picking the best plays today. It's not going to be easy. They're going to have to pick bloody 5 or 6.
I know.
They're going to be a tough gig.
Jesus, Macca usually gets us to pick it too.
Hope not.
Like it.
It's tough. Tough to pick.
Yeah.
Probably Huddy and the usual suspects.
Lambo being the back line. Josh has kicked through. You have to put him in there somewhere.
Blair's been okay.
Blair
over a few nights, but
Larry,
yeah. Too bad.
Paddy Lewis has played all right tonight, for a change. Oh, not for a change. Sorry, Paddy, far out. Yeah, he's got a fair whack of the ball. Jesus, can we edit that out?
He's getting better and better.
He is.
Yeah. Looks like another mark inside 50 to Fish Creek.
The siren can't come quick enough, Jake.
Surely that time's wrong. There's no way it's only 15 minutes gone.
Yeah. What is the time of day? 4:30. How can we work out what time the quarter started?
He lines up. Owen Shaw. Ball's on its way. Oh, umpire doesn't move. And it's another one to Fish Creek. Well, if they play like this, they're going to be tough to beat through the final series. So, Newborough are obviously the favourites, but Fish Creek would, looks like they're going to finish second. So they've earned the right for that double chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got a message here from Gary Peters. Gary and Maves, they were huge volunteers for the club when they lived in Mirboo North, and Gag says, looks like a beautiful wet day there, Spot. Yeah, you're not wrong, Gags, and lovely here in Perth watching the game. Good on you, mate. Thanks for the feedback. Good on you, buddy.
Would be lovely in Perth. Goes up. Paddy a tap down. Looks like, is that Jed Felmingham? Luke Javasi's in there, about to pick it up. Beaten by the whistle.
Right, umpire's going to ball it up again. Paddy, nice tap, Paddy. Yep, it didn't quite go to Nick Komodo, but he then got it. Sam Bradley, he's chasing it and kicked back off the ground by Fish Creek down the bottom side, and it's going to beat the fishy player out of bounds on the bottom wing. Right, boundary umpires, bottom wings, bringing up the throw it in. We've got Paddy Lewis and number 13 for Fishy, who is Lachlan Gale, and anyone's ball. Fishy pick it up, get a quick hands, doesn't really go anywhere. Jordan Kimono tries and pushes in front to really nowhere. 24, he's at Valenta. He's hand passing backwards to Aristea. He finds a little chip kick to the bottoms to to Fishy again, half-back flank. They kick in and find someone on Fishy guy on the wing, no, it's been spoiled. So quick hands straight down to Paddy's throat. Paddy gets a quick hands to Blairy kicks it forward, but to no avail, only find 28. He then kicks it to, it's gone for everyone's hands, and it's still in, it's out of bounds on the bottom wing.
They're going through the motions now. That one's Fishy boys don't want to get off and not get hurt. Get ready for next week and into the finals. So,
what does that scoreboard say now, Jack? It's moved again to 20 minutes. Well, hopefully there's not much time. There won't be much time on. How many goals have been kicked this quarter?
Maybe 2 or 3, not that many. I'd say that time would be right now. What does that say? 23, roughly. Ball comes back in. Another whistle.
And it's a free kick to Fish Creek. Didn't see what that was for. Sam Bradley was able to be in front and spoil it. The ball's gone to deck. Fishy was able to get it out, but he got wrapped up with a hand pass over his head. But then Sam Bradley's picked. Well done, Sam, big fella. He picked the ball off the deck. Not an easy job for a bloke your size in these conditions. Pally's tried to chase him, 27, but 27's got clear and kick it forward, but it's really gone to no one. Where it's all moving off. It's Nick Jim Cracker Komodo kicks it, the hand passes to Blairy. Blairy finds Ronnie Stevens on the bottom wing.
Fish Creek player down.
Ronnie's having a look inside, and he's found Hutto Kerr. Hutto's looking for Damo.
Yep.
Up here in the middle by himself. Damo's got it, still in the square. Creep over the mark, and Damo's got around him. He's kicked long in the forward line. He's looking for Pally. Fish Creek guy's in front, but then he's kicked it straight to Harry Mahoney. Harry's put it up deep into the forward line. And it's dribbled over the boundary and moving off forward pocket. Mackenzie Mercer cricket ground end.
So must only be a couple of minutes to go. Moving off, we'll be pretty happy to get into the showers and get a beer in, I think.
Yeah, and get Damo. Or it would be great if Damo can kick a goal in.
Yeah, that could have nearly been over the shoulder too.
Yeah, been unlucky. Jed's chasing it. He tries and breaks the tackle, gets a quick hand pass out to really no one. Fishy fighting for that. Valenta, is it? Oh, he's been held. It's play on.
Here they go, they're out now.
And they got numbers, and 25's got some dash, and he's just taken away from Blairy, and he's kicked long, and Joel Lamborn's going to pick it up. Ooh, Joel's got around. Ooh, he's slow and casual, but it works. Unfortunately, it goes straight to a Fishy player right on the half-back flank for moving off. He's played on, and he's found his target in the 50, and it's right in front of the scoreboard. Oh, he's playing on straight away. They're playing this short chip kick, and it's working for him, and it has all day. We've probably tried to kick long, but their short chip kicking has really worked.
Yeah, the marks, they would have doubled us in marks around the ground.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, they're just playing that short game, and it has really exposed us.
Well, it looks like the 26-minute mark's hard to see if that clock's actually moving. So, a matter of a minute or two to go. Ball's on its way. Umpire moves to his left, and it's gone down to the left-hand side. So Fish Creek, solid win there, 16-9 to 5-4. Hold their second spot on the ladder, and for moving off, it'll be regroup for next week and
try and finish the season with a win
against Hill End. Yeah.
So the final scores are moving off 5-4-34 to Hill End, 16-9. 105, very convincing win by Fish Creek. They deserved it. They played better all around the ground. We were just too loose at times, Jack, and paid the penalty both ends of the ground. And look at Josh. He's covered in ice. He probably shouldn't have played, but he did.
That's a hamstring, so
that's
could be the last time we see him out here, I'm afraid.
Which would be a shame, because he's been an absolute excellent stalwart for the club as a player, as a coach, and a player again. So that's it. That's our last match game for Mirboo North. for the live stream. I hope everyone really enjoys the live stream. A lot of work goes into it, and I'll just do a few thank yous. I'd like to thank Chris Barons and Danny Reynolds, who do the camera work. You do great work, fellas. You really do. It wouldn't be easy, and you volunteers and you come and do it, and every home game you do a fantastic job. Also the fellow commentators, Ange, Fons, who's Brendan Van Herk, Dino Linforth, he come on and he enjoyed his couple of weeks that he did it. Yourself, Jack, thank you very much, mate. And Josh, when Josh did it, absolutely blew me away on how he knew all the players. He knew what was going on with setups and what teams were trying to achieve, and he's got good eyes, Jack.
Yeah, you can see down the other side. So.
And last but not least, Brian Doherty. Brian, mate, this is your little pet. You run with this. You're here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Every Saturday you're here right up until 5 o'clock. You've got this and that to do. You've got to make sure all the camera work and all the live feed and everything's going right. Thank you very much. And everyone who listens and watches this, I hope you really appreciate Brian's effort. He does a fantastic job. Like the first week he was here every night and day and night trying to get this up and running. And I think, to the people who live overseas, to the people who live in the state, to people who can't even get to the game, some people say, oh yeah, if they live here and they don't get to the game, but seriously, like a month or two ago we played Thorpedale and I had COVID and I couldn't come to the footy, so I watched it at home. I really appreciate it. I nearly put me remote through the telly. That's when we should have won and the umpires killed us and we didn't do ourselves any good. And also I'd like to make an apology to my mum for swearing last time. Sorry mum, I'm a better person than that, and you rang me up and gave me a lecture and I deserved it. And it's your birthday on Monday, mum. Happy birthday. We're having a family do tomorrow. Can't wait to catch up with you and the family. And thanks mum, and mum and Jude watching it at home as they do every home game, and exactly for people who can't get here. Thank you, Brian. That'll do, mate. We'll go and have a beer. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Jack.
Good evening, Woody.